watch the startup glow. Real weather in, rain or shine. Study level planes, everything's aligned. Controllers live, ATC in my ear. Clear for takeoff, skies are crystal clear. But wait, timer's off, chat's calling me out. 0 out of 10, I'll take the shout. From gate to clouds, every flight's a scene. Real planes, real skies, and everything between. Mistakes, I'll own them, it's part of the dream. Together we'll fly, this is the stream. Like, subscribe, and share the sky. Every comment helps us fly. We're live together, here we go. Let's fly the world, enjoy the show. Like, subscribe, and share the view. This journey's better with all of you. Cold to clouds, it's you and me. Let's dreamers live, let's fly, let's see. Got the charts called toilet again. ATC's calm, but I'm counting to 10. From busy airspace to soft touchdowns. The highs and the lows make the best sounds. Fuels in, systems good, ready for more. Real time vibe where we aim to explore. Every shout out, every laugh, every cheer. You're the reason we keep flying here. From gate to clouds, every flight's a scene. Real planes, real skies, and everything between. Mistakes, I'll own them, it's part of the dream. Together we'll fly, this is the stream. Like, subscribe, and share the sky. Every comment helps us fly. We're live together, here we go. Let's fly the world, enjoy the show. Like, subscribe, and share the view. This journey's better with all of you. Cold to clouds, it's you and me. Let's dreamers live, let's fly, let's see. Thanks for watching, for being my crew. Every stream's a journey, it starts with you. Let's fly together, let's make it right. Flight streamers here, clear skies tonight.
All right, everybody. Hello. It's been a while. I missed you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we got Aviator, Prekarth is here. Madhu, I think it's Madhu, right? Madhu is your name. Matthias is here. Foxtrot. He's like wondering when you would stream again. Yeah, it's been a while. I was in New York last weekend, and then I just had to catch up with work, and it's crazy. It is crazy. Noah says AI police. What's wrong with AI? AI is okay. You know, look, my wife, she sings in the band, but me asking her to sing a song about stream, she'd be like, nah, I don't have time for this. So, you know what I mean? Auto Seekers is which wife, A320 Neo Spirit Nero, maybe. Hey, Matthew, how's it going? Your Sim CFI, how's it going, dude? I loved your TikTok, by the way. Your TikTok's awesome, man. Like, you should create more videos like that, you know, some kind of like a day of life of a pilot. Dude, your video's gonna freaking take off, man. Keep making them. By the way, guys, for those of you who don't know, your Sim CFI he's a CRJ pilot, flies for I think Air Canada, right? So it's Air Canada Express, and yeah, you guys should check out his channel as well. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and start. So today we have real coverage. I think real ATC online. Well, that means real people really. On VATSIM. So usually we fly the AI ATC, but today's is not an AI. Of course, we have our lovely Luca flying with us today, and we are in San Francisco. We're going to be flying to LAX today. Your gaming explorer. Hello, Airbus Boring.
Delta 691 ready for taxi.
It's an Airbus week today. I'm going to continue the Airbus week, and by the way, guys, guess
Delta
what?
691,
I'm gonna have a
right,
freaking overhead panel soon. It's a very small one though, not a big one, but it's gonna be. We're gonna push the overhead. I already got it. I just gotta unbox it. I gotta start making videos for it, and we're gonna have a freaking amazing overhead panel. Isn't that amazing? Noah, thank you so much, man. Have a good flight, bro. Thank you, Noah. You're so awesome. Thanks so much, 199. Thank you so much. Okay, so Matthew says promote that one. TikTok pop. Oh yeah, man. TikTok is TikTok is strange, but you know what? You got to do it sometimes, right? Yeah, thanks for shout out. Yeah, thanks. Anytime, man, anytime. Thank you for making amazing content, and and it's great to see you. Great to meet you, by the way, at the VATSIM Expo. All right,
Let's start setting up.
Let's start setting up, and we're now going to be setting up this beautiful Airbus. So let's go ahead and get some batteries, external powers connected, and as you can see, we have some gear. Of course, this is the Cockpit Simulator, FCU and EFIS, and the MCDU. So thank you so much, Noah. You're so awesome, man. Thanks for your donation. Appreciate you, man. You don't have to donate, but you know what? We're running these live streams without ads. So, thanks for the tips. It's like you tip your server. It's pretty much the same thing. You tip your friendly neighborhood pilot.
Heavy contact, north departure.
But thank you. And sometimes, every time you tip, that goes into our jar, and we get to spend it on all these toys so that my wife doesn't kill me. Because every time she comes by and looks at the setup, she's like, how much was this? I'm like, I ain't telling. So there you go. Anyways, appreciate you guys. Once again, you don't have to donate, but if you do, that's very much appreciated. Thank you. I'm, I never expect any donations. I never ask for them. But all I just want to say is I appreciate them. Thank you so much. But you don't have to do it. Just Anyways, all right. Let's go ahead and do the start. All right. So as always, I know for those of you guys regulars, be like, oh, again, you're gonna tell us the story. Unfortunately, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Me and Luca have to set up this aircraft for us to fly, and I know everyone kind of wants to spawn at the runway and just go, but that's not what we're doing. Wild Boy, thank you so much for tuning in. By the way, the members. Oh, one more thing I wanted to quickly tell you guys. All the streams from now on will be available to members only. Well, after the stream, the archive. I just had to. Oh, dude, no way. Matthew just became a member. That's awesome. Thank you so much. You're SimC5, Matthew. Thank you so much. And by the way, yeah, I guess you'll see the archive. So now I'm going to put all the streams to kind of like members only. Just I wanted to make sure that they're not hanging, right? After the stream happens. So that's kind of the perk of the membership. So that's it. Oh yeah, Matthew says, I bought the Mosa yoke and my girlfriend was about to freak out and I said it's practice for work. I love this. Right? How's the Mosa yoke? I'm planning to get it. I'm like, yeah, I might get it. We'll see. I might get it. And I think it's good. Did you fly with it already? Because I'm gonna check out your streams. And by the way, thank you so much once again for becoming a member. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Where'd you get the equipment? Well, it's from Cockpit Simulator. So this is the premium FCU, MCDU, and EFIS. So it's amazing. And then we have the Mosa AB9 with the CN Tech flight stick. So this is the replica of an Airbus stick. So it looks exactly like this stick right here.
Walk around.
So as you can see, right here, this. Wait. Am I showing this correctly? So this equals to that. See, there you go. Look at that. Awesome. I love it. What are we serving for lunch? I think. Oh, so since you're a member, you guys are members. You're gonna get black caviar and Dom Perignon. Everyone else is just gonna get chips. I think that's what flight attendants told me. I have no idea, honestly, what everyone else. Oh, Foxtrot, thank you so much. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Foxtrot 144, appreciate you. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, Noah with another 09. Man, thanks so much. We haven't took off yet. I gotta land this plane, by the way. Now I'm like, now the pressure's on. I gotta freaking land this plane. I gotta butter this. Thank you so much, folks. I appreciate you becoming a member. Thank you. You're awesome. Thank you. Oh, I'm so happy now. And by the way, I'm also thinking about the perks for members. So if we're gonna have enough members, we'll probably do member-only streams where I'll tell you all about my how I stream, and if you want to know that stuff, what's my setup like, and kind of talk about future content, things like that. I still haven't figured this out because I don't actively advertise membership really. So now that you guys are we have lots of members now, I'm gonna have to start thinking about some special stuff for you guys. So we'll see. All right. So what I use for throttle, I still use my old Warthog. Yeah, exactly. I get caviar. That's right. Yeah, I still use this thing. I'm waiting for the Airbus thrust quadrant so that I'll have all these detents. So you know how now I have to kind of guess where the detents are. See, I have to kind of guess where they are, and I really don't like it. And I don't have the reverse, so I have to kind of press F2, right? So to get the reverse, unfortunately. But once we get the wing thrust, once they're going to become available. Remember on the stream Battlefield 6? Yeah, that's, you know what? That's a great idea. Maybe we could do that. I honestly probably suck at that. I used to be good at the little bird. All right, anyways, nav and log lights are on. Very good. All right, so APU is on. Seatbelts and no smoking signs are on. Okay, good. Overhead is good. Okay, so now let's go ahead and oops. Why is it? It's supposed to be charging. I don't know why this iPad seems to like lose the battery, which is kind of weird, right? All right, so here we go. So we're flying from San Francisco to LAX. Today we're flying, of course, the not realistic time, but real weather. No, time is the time because right now it's dark, right? So I don't want you guys to kind of see the night. So that's why we're flying this beautiful Airbus A320 out of the gate Delta 3. We're flying to LAX.
Runway 1 right,
and yeah, let's go ahead and start setting this thing up.
Contact NorCal departure.
Okay, so that's good. That's good. All right, so first we're gonna set up the MCDU. So that's our little computer. Well, Airbus computer, really, flight management system. Let's initialize it on AOC menu. What game is this? This is Microsoft Flight Simulator. By the way, I know so many of you guys that are new and like, what the hell is going on? So this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 with Fenix A320, and this is the latest update. By the way, this is a very realistic Airbus A320 simulation, so we've got everything pretty much in here. Oh man, that was awesome. Did you like that SBSP to SBRJ flight? Man, I'm still kind of iffy about that landing. Where are the skins? What skins? What skins? Right here. Just kidding. Anyways, yeah. So we're at gate number Delta 3. We're gonna have real people and air traffic control today. These are real people. They actually sit there and they do this for us. They see us on the radar. Imagine they're like sitting at this control tower over here.
Get out of 1413 ready to taxi.
Yeah, see, these are real people. So it's not recording. I know a lot of people are like, "What is this? Why are you playing back the recording of air traffic control?" No, these are real people, and you'll see me talking to them. Hopefully, they'll still be online. I hope so. By the time I'm gonna finish this. Anyways, there we go. So we're American Airlines 808 San Francisco to LAX.
Okay.
Flight time will be 54 minutes, so do not go away. We will be landing in 54 minutes after departure. So there it is. We're going to go back to init and we're going to request init. So now that we're requesting init, we're going to initialize this flight. So this is basically the request from the ACARS, the airline system. So there it is. The flight is now initialized. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to quickly go into my flight plan right here. So this is basically the printout of the flight plan. What I'm looking for here is the cost index 1.5. So I'm going to do that 1.5. And I'm looking for the cruise altitude. So right today we're filing it at 35,000 feet. So there is C0350. That basically means that we're flying at 35,000 feet. That's our cruising altitude. So we're going to put this number right here. So 350 into the cruise flight. There it is. So flight level 350. So everything after 18,000 feet becomes a flight level. That's why it's flight level, right? So, that's when we switch to the standard pressure. In Europe, it's usually like around 5,000 or 7,000 feet. In North America, it's 18,000 feet everywhere, including Canada and US. So flight number, so we're American 808. And just so you know, the reason I put these numbers, 8 means August 8. That's how I know. That's how I know when I fly. So just don't get, don't get too excited. I don't like, this is not a truly the most realistic American Airlines flight. It doesn't exist, but it's the unknown. Hello. Can't see any skin. What skin?
Delta 2398 heavy.
All right, Alam says hi, man. Hello. Hi, man. This is Alam. How's it going, man? Good to see you. I'm trying to get my man's attention. No worries, bro. Good to see you, man. All right, awesome. Okay, so now that we've got the init, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go into the flight plan. So here's the flight plan, and what we're doing now is we're gonna request the flight plan. We're gonna request the clearance. So let's quickly check the ATIS. So San Francisco ATIS information Sierra. So right now we have winds 28012 and information Sierra. Okay, so 2986. By the way, I need to switch this back to inches of mercury. 2986 is set. on both sides. Okay, so we've got temperature 17. Okay, so simulated charted visual flight procedures, runways 28 right and 28 left. Approach and use. Departure runways one left and one right. So I assume we're going to use one left, and we're using a STIX 5 departure. So that's what's going to happen. So we're going to talk right now to this control tower, and we're going to request the clearance. So before we push from the gate, before we start filling all those numbers, we need to talk to these guys right here in this hour, and we're going to ask them for the clearance. So right now, the only controller right now available is the tower. Is this guy? Actually, you know what? We don't even need to. What am I talking about? We already got the
Security and
clearance.
safety check are all done.
Because I do have the A cars.
Yes,
Yes, we're gonna start boarding. I'm gonna paste the
Thanks.
clearance for you guys, just so you know what we're doing, so that it is altitude 350, and then this is squawk. So I'm actually gonna do this. Yeah, you know what? I forgot. I'm looking at the A cars. I'm like, damn it, we already got the clearance. What am I talking about? All right, so that's STIX 5. So that's going to be one left, and that will be STIX 5 departure. STIX 5, and that will be a SUSI transition. So that is SUSI.
1413, runway
So
1
there it
left,
is.
clear for takeoff.
So as you can see, I'm using my hardware
MCDU.
MCDU to program this, and there we go. All right, so my editing is work. Yeah, man, it's editing. It's just not fun. All right, agents. I prefer Airbus. Airbus is fun, man. I like Airbus. You know, if I were an airline pilot, really, because you know I'm a private pilot. If I were an airline pilot, I would appreciate this. Look at that. The tray table, the good old tray table, and the side stick, and and this side stick actually feels really nice. I when I flew on a actual full size sim,
Yeah, 1413.
and the fact that I fly Airbus with the left hand because it's a captain seat, right?
1413.
It doesn't feel that bad. I like it. Even though Boeings are fun too. It depends. Sometimes I have this mood when I like to fly Boeings in the sim. Sometimes it's Airbus, Airbus mood. So this week is an Airbus week, and we might continue the Airbus week, basically all until a week later. All right. So Suyanj, hello, Mr. Ichon, man, is not talking. What do you guys? Stop fighting! Stop fighting! You guys are funny. Already fighting. Don't fight. Just kidding.
X-ray heavy.
Side stick, I love it. So I don't know if you guys seen my review. This is the CN Tech side stick on the Moza AB9 base. I'm also using Moza preset for the Airbus. This is such an amazing side stick. I love it. I just can't live without Moza anymore. Moza is my favorite now. Well, aside from Wing and Moza, two companies that I'm just. Well, maybe Cockpit Simulator too. Yeah, I guess Cockpit Simulator is another one. Okay, so we've programmed our departure and arrivals, and now we're gonna set squawk. So our squawk is okay. So what's our squawk? That is 0611. So 0611. So this is the number we're gonna use for air traffic control. So that's how they're gonna see us on the radar. 0611 is set, and okay, cool. Okay, what else do we need to know? Okay, so departure, as soon as we expect 350, 10 minutes after departure, departure frequency 13, expect we're on the left, and ground for push. So we don't have grounds, we're going to talk to tower, altitude 350,
Delta
and then let's take a look at the STIX 3. So now we're going to load this, arrival, so I'm going to actually start the boarding. I need to request the boarding now. Okay, San Francisco, then the STIX. Okay, so let's see, go into start, and then STIX 5 departure. So that's the departure we're looking at. So initial climb that we have is 190. So that's flight level 190 is we're looking at, and let's put this number in. Okay, so we have the 19,000 feet. That's the initial climb. Now it's free to buy yoke for boarding. Yes. Yoke is coming. It's coming. I promise you guys, I'll just need to make a use case for my wife when I'm gonna buy it. Be like, oh, I'm gonna buy a yoke from Moza. She'll be like, what's the yoke? That's good. All right. Anyways, okay. So we're gonna say no. I'd say true. Okay. So what are we doing now? So now we need to load this airplane, right? So let's go ahead and go to mass and balance. Let's load the aircraft. So I'm going to load it instantly. I'm going to send the data to MCDU. See how it rocked? It happens. So we need to get this. So I'm going to go into init, and now I'm going to go into the next page, and we're going to double check everything. So we're now using pounds, and I'm going to check this. So we have 11,000 pounds of fuel, and we have 129.1, so 129,000 pounds, with CG of 32.7, so 32. That's good. Yeah, we're gonna set that later. How's the sun? He's good. He's good. Where can you buy the equipment? You just order it online. That's like you can now get everything online. Wait, what the hell is this guy doing? Oh, did we just have someone spawn on top of us? Yeah, that happens. So I just need to make sure which southwest is at, so we can probably ignore him. You know, this happens. See, like we're flying on VATSIM, so they can kind of spawn on top of us. So the way we're gonna deal with this situation is I'm gonna have my navigraph. So see, he's not logging off. So what we're gonna do now? Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Actually, no, wait. No, he's gone. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, he's going to another gate. Great. All right, so the ground's telling us to open the cargo doors. So we're going to do that. So, okay, no. We're going to open the cargo doors. And, of course, we're going to keep the doors open for this. So, there you go. Oh, there he is. It's just kind of... see the Boeing is like going left and right. YouTube chalk algorithm is messed up. How is this messed up? Yeah, 737. No, 737 is not bad.
United 901 Heavy.
So this is all your bags. They're loading in these containers.
Change your
and
route to read from the trucking to departure to the Santana to departure and the climb the ascent.
Okay, perfect. All right, so we're loading your bags. Your bags are being loaded. And here we go. Once again, welcome everybody. American Airlines 808. We're at gate number Delta 3. We're going to be departing soon. We just need to load the passengers and finish this setting up the aircraft for the departure. And we've got our initial climb. we've got the weights. So I'm going to just double check everything. So 191, 32.7. And now we need to calculate the performance. That's the last thing we're going to do. So we're going to go into the perf. And then we're going to do the calculation. So we're going to go into the takeoff calculation. So San Francisco 01 left, dry, sync the load sheet. 1 plus F, sync the live weather. And let's go ahead and calculate. So we have 137, 137, 138. 1 down 06, 70 degrees, flexing to 70 degrees. And let's send this data to MCU. So that you don't see me entering this myself. There it is. So we got the V1, 137, 138. 1 down 06. 70 degrees, and that is good to go. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the departure brief. So we got all these numbers. So CG is 32% set, and let's go ahead and do the brief. So we're going to load the chart, and I'm going to brief this with Luca, my first officer right here on the right-hand side. We're going to brief this departure. And as we're going to brief this, of course, we're going to open a door and we're going to observe our lovely passengers. Well, where are they? They're not coming in. What's going on? Where's the passengers are at? What's going on? Anyway, screw it. I'm not going to care about that. Let's run the brief.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, the newest weather shows good conditions. We'll plan to push and start for a 2-engine taxi. There are no hot spots along our taxi route. It will be a left seat takeoff.
01 left, we're going to turn left.
We'll plan on a
then
normal
we'll see a little bit of downtown
V1,
San Francisco.
For any master warning, engine fire, or failure that will prevent the aircraft from flying safely, we'll abort and stop on the runway.
All right, here we go.
After
Most relaxing
V1,
channel
we'll
YouTube.
take it
Thanks,
flying
Jared.
and deal with
Appreciate
it
you.
in the air and plan to come back here. Any questions?
No questions.
All right.
Okay, that completes the brief.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. All right, that completes the brief. So let's go ahead and see. She puts her shades on. That means we're gonna start doing our cockpit preparation checklist. Now, just sip my tea for a second. Let's do the cockpit prep checklist.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Okay, so
Gear pins and covers.
gear pins and covers are removed.
Removed.
Fuel quantity.
So we have 11,860 pounds of fuel.
3, 7, 6 kilograms.
So I'm gonna talk kilograms. It's gonna pounds. Seatbelts are on.
On.
ADIRS.
Gears are nav.
Sparrow ref.
We have 2986. I'm just gonna switch to yeah, I'm gonna switch it to pounds now.
2986 set.
2986 set. Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
All right, fantastic. So cockpit prep checklist completed, and here we go. All right, fantastic. So what else do we have to do? Yeah, let's quickly scan the glare shield. So you have constraints are on. We've got the arc, FD is on, speed and heading is dashed. 19,000 is set. and everything is looking good. All right, so we have about maybe 8 minutes.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Remaining.
Thanks.
So let's go ahead and check the messages. So we're going to check the company message for the load sheet. So let's go ahead and go to MCDU menu. We're going to go into the ATSU. That's the airline menu. And we're going to get the load sheet. So we're going to go into receive messages and accept the load sheet. So there's our weights. And then we're going to go into another page right here and accept this. So we have zero fuel weight of 129.1, takeoff weight 140.5. Passengers, we have 153, and look at that, we have 346 people watching now, so more people than passengers, which is a fantastic element. Hello, Cassidy. Hello, how's it going? All right, accept that, and there we go. So that's good. Thanks for the likes, everybody, and thanks, Matthew. Appreciate you. Yeah, thanks. Press the likes. Press the likes. I don't know. Alam. Bye. Good to see you. All right. Yeah, you can spam the hearts. You know that makes the plane go faster and things like that. But yeah, thank you so much. All right. Once again, we are in our Airbus A320. We're gonna observe our. There's the passengers. Yeah, we're gonna observe our passengers quickly boarding the aircraft. This is our flight attendant, and we're at the gate number Delta 3. And we're here. We're going to get ready for push momentarily. So we still have NorCal approach and tower online. I'm just going to put the NorCal on standby frequency right here. 13395, and you could hear them a little bit. There we go. So the baggage boarding is complete. So we're going to close the doors. So I'm going to go back into this menu. I'm going to close the doors. And here we go. The cargo doors are now closing, and this is our beautiful American Airlines A320. Look at that. We're going to be flying this Airbus A320 soon, so we're going to be pushing back in about 6 minutes or so. We just need to wait until passengers are all fully loaded. So as you can see, they're running. They're making a run for it, and we are going to be taking off. We have A320 simulations. Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. As you locate your assigned seats, please place your smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room for
I love
larger
Airbus.
items
Airbus is awesome. Look at that. We have A320 simulations.
Contact a flight attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding
Another
doors.
content creator. Awesome.
Also, review the safety instruction card in your seat pocket.
Seat pocket. I think it's somewhere here. There we go. There's the
Delta 305.
There's your instructions. I don't know if you. I guess you know how to put seatbelts on and things like that, and breathe the mask with a mask, and that's pretty much what we gotta do. Element, thanks so much for subscribing. All right, everybody, welcome once again. So we're almost done boarding. So we have about we do have quite a few people that were boarding. So I'm gonna quickly give you a briefing what's gonna happen. So here we are. We're in San Francisco today. We're at gate number Delta 3. So we're going to be taking off from runway 01 left. So right here. So that's probably gonna go. We're gonna go Alpha, probably all the way to Mike 1, most likely. And we're gonna be taking off and doing a bit of a left turn right here and depart all the way to LAX. So flight will be roughly around 49 minutes, so about 50 minutes. So flight will be short indeed, so make sure you stick around. 186 way 220. Nice. Look at that. A320 simulations knows what's up. That's good. And yeah, so the weather in San Francisco right now. So let's check the weather. Let me give you the weather briefing real quickly. So we've got looking at METAR 290 12 10 station mile visibility, a few clouds of 400. It is 17 degrees Celsius right now. And if we're gonna go into the LAX, so looking at the weather right now, so we have 240 at 7. Taps are looking great. There's a little bit of a haze. I think it's because of the forest fires. So we'll see a little bit of a haze going there, but that's totally fine. Other than that, in the West Coast, it's not really that much of a weather issues, so it is a real weather. Can you land in the wrong airport? And kind of can, but you have to. So right now we're flying with real people on air traffic control, so we have to adhere to what they're doing. So there it is. Right, so we gotta just wait until all passengers are on board. Excellent response, sir Kenneth. All right, look at that. So all these people are coming now. All right, awesome. All right, you guys, why don't you take your seats? And we're almost ready to go. So we just gotta board all these passengers for us to get going. So we're gonna close the door, and we're gonna be pushing back. So what I'm gonna do now is we're just gonna start with we're gonna do before start checklist. So we'll need to make sure that everything is great, good. So beacon is now on. So I'm gonna close the cockpit door now.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Well,
yes,
kinda.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Kinda. So we're almost. Oh, they're almost on board. So we have about maybe 20 more to go. So that's fine. So let's do the before start checklist.
Before start checklist.
I know my GSX is not synchronized. Okay, parking brake is on.
Set.
It's not set.
Speeds and thrust.
Okay, so takeoff speeds. We have 137, 137, 138.
V1. 137 VR 137
Full plane.
V2
Captain Pete edits. Hello.
8
Tutorial. Hello.
137
Third B.
VR
How's it going?
137
T-bone steak for meal. Absolutely. Windows are closed.
closed.
Beacon is now on.
Before start checklist.
All right, before start checklist complete, we have about 13 more people to go, and then we're gonna get going. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just disconnect the GPU. So as you can see, that flickered a little bit because we're now switching power to the APU's little engine at the back. We're gonna push him back momentarily. So we are tuned into San Francisco Tower. We don't have ground frequency, but we are speaking to real people on air traffic control. So they're playing the same. They're pretty much playing the tower simulator, right? And then they see us on the radar, so it is real people. All right, there we go. So they're all ready to go. So what we're gonna do now? So we're gonna get prepare for pushback and departure. So we're just waiting for this to complete. We're gonna hear the ding momentarily, and that means that everyone's going to take the seats.
Left turn Alpha to the ramp.
All right, Gary, come on, man. Like, really, you're gonna joke about Twin Towers? I'm pretty sure you were born after that happened. So you were definitely born after 2001 if you type that stuff. All right, there it is. Boarding is complete. So. Anyways, I remember when, you know, like, guys, come on, please don't joke about 9/11. It's not supposed to be. Not supposed to be funny. All right, there it is. So we're ready for pushback, and we're now going to attach the pushback truck. So basically, in order for us to get going, we need to push back from the gate. We need to start the engines, and that's exactly what we're doing. So ground crew is now going to connect the pushback truck. And what we're gonna do,
Virgin 42 X-ray heavy,
closed doors and
so arm slides, everything's good. We're arming the slides and we're getting ready for takeoff. Once again, thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure you hit the likes, and I will now concentrate on all the procedures, and we're doing realistic procedures for this flight as always. And there's the pushback truck is now connecting, and here we go. Just trying to get the camera to
United 1176.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, locking gear. There we go. Perfect. And we're ready for pushback now. So let's go ahead and request the pushback. Okay, so we're gonna let them know that we have information Sierra right now, and let's ask them for pushback. I'm actually gonna ask real people for pushback. San Francisco Tower. Good evening, American 808. Information Sierra at Delta 3. Request pushback and engine start. It's going to let us know. We're American 808.
American 808, San Francisco Tower. Push at pilot's discretion, spot 5 Alpha.
Push discretion, 5 Alpha, American 808. Thanks. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. We are going to go and face east at holding point Alpha. There it is. Perfect. So let's remove the chocks. Let's remove the chocks and cones. And we are ready for pushback, guys. All right, you did it. You waited until this point. So let's release the parking brake, and we're ready for engine start.
Correction, hold short echo.
Okay, all engines clear. Starter will. There we go. So we are now going to start the engines. All right, so we're now pushing back. There it is. This is going to be your engine start. So we're doing the engine start sequence 1, then 2 because of the latest SOPs for Airbus. So let's do that. So start engine 1.
Starting engine 1.
So starter engaged and engine 1. And let's monitor the engine indicators. N2 is now rising. There it is. And we've got the starter, and we're now going to listen to a beautiful engine start. There it is. Welcome aboard, everybody. We're going to run Boranyanka. Hey, we're going to LAX, Los Angeles. That is correct. Not New York. Spider, see, but really, Spider? You really, you subscribe just to say Butty Boy? Really? Come on, man. You can do better than that. What are you, 10? That's not even funny. Jeez, this guy, man. This guy. Subscribe just to say, like, stupid stuff. That's hilarious. I gotta like laugh at these like comments that are trying to you know, insult. And I'm like, come on, man. What are you, like 10? All right, there it is. There it is. Engine number 1 is starting, and we are now observing the engine start. You can hear the start, and this is the AA's engines. Blow mine will school out. Cheers, man. Appreciate you. All right, love the setup. Appreciate you, man. And good evening, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in. And welcome aboard the American flight number 808 with service to LAX. We're pushing back to spot number 5. Number 1 is almost stable. And there it is. Okay, so we got sleep image and engine start as a pilot discussion. Yeah, I'm just kind of used to, you know, Europe, I guess. I know we're essentially just, it depends really for the SOPs, and it depends where you are. So I fly a lot in Europe, so that's why I always kind of, you know, I always ask for engine start, usually. All right, there it is. Starting number 2.
Starting engine 2.
Okay.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go and do that. You can now hear, you could hear the PTU bark. That, you know, can you do emergency situations? We did that before, you know. So, all right, there it is. There's the start. What peripherals? So AB9, Moza AB9. This is the cockpit simulator, FCU and MCDU. This is the MCDU, and this is the EFIS and FCU. All right, so very little is good. YouTube love the specific kind of A3. All right, cheers, man. Model airport. So this is just the regular A320 with AE engines. There's 2 variants, right? AEs and CFMs. So this is the IE engines. And we're just getting everything good to go. So there's the fuel flow. So we're observing N2 is rising and all that good stuff. All right, fantastic. All right, almost done. So we're actually gonna confirm to GSX that we have the good engine start now. Moza, yeah, that's the Moza. And if you subscribe to the channel, you can actually see my review of that stick. It's really good. And this stick itself is from CN Flight Tech, and the base is Moza AB9. So it's basically I've simulating the spring tension of a real Airbus, which is kind of cool. All right, I love to see the A320 just learning to start up today. Nice. Oh man, I love the Fenix update, Marnus. I love it, man. It's so good. So good. All right, awesome. So let's go ahead and get the starter to normal, and we're gonna turn off the APU bleeds and turn off the master switch. Fantastic. All right, we're waiting for this message to not light up. So config 1+F, we're setting the flaps. As you can see, flaps are not retracted. The FO is setting the flaps. And there we go, nose rear steering disconnected. Perfect, the message is off, and now we can do the after start checklist.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Anti-ice is off.
Off.
ECAM status.
All right, normal.
Checked.
Pitch
Hey
trim.
Nate the Great, hey Elijah, how's it going? Pitch trim, 32% set.
32% set.
Rudder trim.
Okay, rudder trim is neutral.
After start checklist
All right,
completed.
so now we're going to do the flight control check. Let's go ahead and do that. Could flip the page to flight control. Let's do the flight control check.
Flight control check.
Ready.
All right, set the flaps. Yeah, well, it's FO that did it. So full down.
Full down.
And then full up.
Full up.
And then neutral.
Neutral.
Full left.
Full left.
And then full right. Yeah, if you did, came at the right time. That's perfect. All right, so we're checking the rudder. Full right.
Full right.
And then full left. We're flying the American Airlines. American Airlines.
Neutral.
So now we're going to observe the first officer doing her checks right here. So you'll see that she's now performing the checks with ailerons, you know, rudder and elevators. So once again, thank you so much. Yeah, typically we do single engine to save gas. Yeah, I guess we don't really care about the gas, to be honest, in this sim. But yeah, you're right. It's usually better. Gozi, so I do fly real planes, but just not I'm not an airline pilot. So what equipment you need to play this game? Well, at the very minimum, like a nice stick. Chris, привет. At the very nice, at the very minimum, you need okay stick. You can use wing. You need some sort of a throttle control. So that's what I got. So I have the Airbus stick. You don't need to have this stick, but you know, it's good if you do. All right. Title City Sports, thank you so much for such a generous donation. Appreciate you. Thanks so much for $3. Let's have a safe flight. Thank you. You're awesome. Thanks for the donations, guy. You guys don't really have to do that, but appreciate you. All right. Anyways, clear left side.
Clear left side.
So let's do the brake check. Okay, so brake check. Pressure. We're supposed to kind of like do the brake check right now. Pressure
Brake
0.
check.
Pressure 0.
Okay, pressure 0 confirmed. Let's gauge this guy right here. So auto brake max, and we'll do the takeoff config test as normal. And let's do the takeoff, like the taxi checklist right now. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna quickly get the taxi instructions, and then we'll do the taxi checklist. The reason why I want to do taxi checklist before we start moving is so that I could get the airline announcement just in time.
2250 heavy taxi to the ramp via Bravo Delta Alpha.
I mean the flight announcement's not airline announcement. What am I saying? Okay, let's request taxi.
Taxi to the ramp via Bravo Delta Alpha, United 2250.
San Francisco Tower, American 808 Alpha 5, ready taxi.
American 808, give way to the United A320. It's going to be passing left to right, runway 1 left, taxi via Alpha Mike 1.
Alpha Mike 1, give way to United, American 808, thanks. Yeah, see, we're giving way to United right here, so we're going to do Alpha Mike 1 right here, so that's good. That gives us enough time to do the taxi checklist. Let's do that.
Taxi checklist.
Flight
so these are
controls.
real people, by the way. Flight controls checked.
Checked. Flap setting.
1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F.
There's the United.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and auto.
On
Victor,
and
привет.
auto.
Engine mode selector.
Привет.
Normal.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff, no blue.
Taxi checklist completed.
The taxi just completed. We've now give way, and let's go ahead and start the
United
taxi.
2250 heavy continue taxi via Delta Alpha.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight. Please direct your attention to the cabin.
There's your
for important safety
flight
information.
attendance announcements.
There is an instruction card.
VATSIM Air. Thanks, Bob. Appreciate you.
Runway 28 left at Delta. Stay parking.
Regulations require compliance with this information as well as all
Alright, so we're good?
instructions, lighted information,
Oh, man.
signs, and posted
2462,
placards.
I love the new
Balance
sounds.
seatbelt
So
by
good.
inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt. To release your seatbelt,
The new update is
use the
just
metal
incredible,
flap
by
on
the way.
buckle. It is our
I'd say it's
policy that you
A320.
keep
That's my
your
favorite
seatbelt
plane.
fastened at all times while seated.
United
Doors are
2462,
clearly
Roger,
marked
check
with
the ramp via
exit
Delta
signs and
Alpha.
instructions for door operation.
There's your
Each door is equipped with an escape slide.
flight attendants.
Locate
You
the
gotta have the
exit nearest
safety
you, the
safety
nearest
briefing.
exit
It's
may
all
be
you
Southwest
gotta do it.
38, San Francisco
In an
Tower, Roger.
emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle.
So we're taxiing to
The cabin
Mike
is
1.
pressurized. If there is a
Alpha
loss
to
of
Mike
cabin
1.
pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks
very
will
important.
appear. Remain
Southwest
seated with your
328,
seatbelt
runway
fastened
28
and
right.
pull a mask
Okay, he's
forward
getting
as
his
you start
takeoff
to
clearance
pull
right now, the
oxygen.
Southwest.
Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten
Okay, Harry.
the pulling on the end. Secure your own mask.
No, we're not taking anything to that. So sorry, I'm gonna put you in timeout 5 minutes.
Pull up and remove the cushion upon exiting the aircraft.
Don't joke about 9/11, guys. Come on, be civil. You know, I understand you want to look funny, but that's just a stupid joke. Like, really, come
Cabin
on.
lights will now be turned
Come
off.
on.
Reading light buttons are
You can do better than
located
that.
above your seat. Thank you for your attention.
Oh, Arco. Okay, you did that. Okay, good.
American 1216 cross 28 left at Echo. Stay parking.
All right, perfect. Let's arm the spoilers and
American
here we go.
1216 taxi to the ramp via Echo Alpha.
And you know what? I'm not even American, and I gotta admit, like I really don't like the 9/11 jokes. They're just stupid, guys. Come on, like I gotta admit, if you're joking about 9/11, you probably were born at past 2001. You know, probably like
Delta makes left close traffic.
2010.
Runway 28 right. Runway 28 right at Echo.
Yeah, please have some respect. Yeah, people died. You know, it's not cool. All right, perfect. 133950.
328 ahead of you is going to be departing Cessna Skymaster.
All right. Yes. Yes, I am United 3. Yeah, someone messaged me. They're like,
United 3121, runway 1 left, line up and wait.
1 left, line up and wait, United 3121.
Southwest 2085, contact
okay,
NorCal
so someone,
departure.
okay, there we go. Someone messaged me. There it is.
Number 332 Papa.
United's good. All right, so
we just ran back for pattern work for 2 Papa Lima.
we're just waiting.
Number 332 Papa Lima, say your request type.
Yeah, crazy times, right? Yeah. It was crazy times. I was in high school when that happened. Like, I remember they
Papa Lima,
wheeled in a TV with
4323 ident.
4323 ident.
They wheeled in this TV with a VCR, and they were showing us like the cable, actually. All right. There it is. We're now at the 1 left and at Mike 1. So we're pretty much good to go.
Number 332 Papa Lima, radar contact 7 miles north, or 5 miles, I don't know how many miles north of San Carlos. Cleared to San Francisco.
There we go. So United is lining up on one
freeway off your right wing.
I love how he was like splattering those brakes. Yeah, thanks, Harko.
Right wing for 2 Papa Lima.
I grew up in Canada, but I'm from Russia originally. More mods here, yeah. No, Arco got it. Oh, you're 42 as well. Yeah, me too, man. So I meant to go. Yeah, man, that's right. I could not believe it, man. It was horrible. Even to this day, it's such a tragedy. All right. Just waiting. So we're gonna see United take off in just a sec. So he's gonna get his clearance, and then right after. Do you speak French? No. I live in an English-speaking province in Ontario.
Southwest 328.
I wish
cross runway 28 left at Echo.
Okay, so there's Southwest.
Parking.
So they have a simultaneous runway operation. Or you're a firefighter? That's crazy, man.
Left at Echo.
Wow.
Southwest 328.
Southwest 328. Looks like you went on Tango across to it, left at Tango, and taxi to the ramp via Tango Alpha.
Elijah, man. Everything is okay. We're not forgetting anything, I hope. What simulator is this? This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Stumble across your stream. I can't stop watching. Hey, how's it going? LA Angels, hello from Chicago.
United
That's awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it.
On the left, cleared for takeoff.
Okay, so he's cleared for takeoff. There it is.
For takeoff, United 31.
So that's who's talking now. So he's going to tell us to line up and wait, most likely. So he's cleared for takeoff. He's taking off now. And we can observe his takeoff. There he is.
Number 332 Papa Lima.
Oh, nice. Foxtrot, you see the VATSIM radar? Awesome.
Runway 28 left.
Make straight in 28 left, 2 Papa Lima.
Okay, let's wait for them to tell us.
Number 5 Juliet Delta, extend your downwind.
Okay, is anyone coming in? I don't really see anyone, so who should be next?
American 808, runway 1 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 1 left, American 808. Okay, good, line up and wait. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, fantastic.
Takeoff runway confirm.
Exterior lights.
Approach path clear of traffic.
Approach path clear of traffic, and now we're getting ready for takeoff, everyone. Spam those hearts. All you gotta do is just press the hearts, and we're good to go. Thank you so much once again. This American 808 lining up on 01 left, and we are now taking off. All right, so there it is. Okay, so timer is on. Just so we don't forget, lineup checklist.
Lineup checklist.
Takeoff runway.
Runway 01 left. Confirm.
United
Runway
3121,
01
contact
left.
NorCal
Confirm.
departure.
TCAS.
TARA.
TARA.
PAX 1 and 2.
Off.
Off.
Lineup
American
checklist completed.
808, runway 1 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 1 left, American 08. Thanks so much. All right, awesome. There we go. So we're now feet on the brakes.
Southwest 135.
And there we go. So yeah, we did the same thing with the brakes. All right, let's
Southwest 135.
stabilize the N1s.
Tower, push at pilot's discretion, taxi lane
fantastic.
Yankee.
And takeoff power set.
Takeoff.
Team flex 70.
Flex 70. SRS runway auto thrust.
Number 5
Check.
Juliet Delta, turn base.
There's the takeoff roll.
Number 332 Papa Lima, runway 28 left, cleared touch and go, make left close traffic.
100 knots.
Touch and go to left, make left close traffic, 2 Papa Lima.
V1, rotate.
There we go. Quite a short runway there.
Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Gears coming up. Yeah, I gotta really switch the views. And over here on the left-hand turn. So flying in manually for now. Just left turn. Following the flight directives. Climbing to 190.
American 808, contact NorCal departure.
Over to NorCal departure, 3395, American 808. Thanks so much. Good night. Okay, over to NorCal departure. Okay, so 3395, and thrust set to climb. Climb thrust set.
Now 43 Echo, safe land departure runway.
Packs are on.
Departure from Merced, runway
KP's on.
30. Roger.
Approaching S speed, and we'll contact NorCal shortly.
I'm still on the ground. 438
And
Echo.
flap 0.
I said
Flaps
safe
0.
land departure
Speed
runway.
check.
So what your
Flaps
planned
0.
departure runway
Flap
was.
0.
All right, fantastic. We
Roger.
just took off. There we go. Let's call NorCal. There it is. There's San Francisco on the right-hand side.
NorCal Hattie, Southwest 2280 is 255, descending MZO 4430 with Sierra.
So that's 2280 NorCal approach, San Francisco altimeter 2986. You can expect ILS 30.
2986, we'll expect the ILS 30, and we have it for Charlie, not Sierra. So.
Roger.
NorCal, hello, American 808, 2700, climbing 190, via the set.
American 808 NorCal departure with a contact, climb, maintain level 190.
Climb, maintain 190, American 808. All right, there it is. All right, look at that, beautiful. By the way, Elijah, hey, so this is not a real, I mean, this is a stream, right? So I have to talk to people. So I gotta say what I'm doing. That's why I'm talking to everyone, right? So this way, we don't have to maintain the sterile cockpit here. All right, there it is. Look at that. There's the San Francisco. We just departed from this airport right here. So this is the airport. This is the San Francisco International. Once again, we do have a little bit of a turbulence. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And Ashot, man, I gotta do Smart Dogs someday, man. You missed it, Ashot. We flew all the way to Ararat in the helicopter, and you weren't there. Oh man, Elijah. Well, Elijah, you're asking for it, man. Every time you say something like, well, start.
Using
Exactly.
Departure.
Exactly, Slippy, exactly. Yeah, I'm just saying what I'm doing. There's the airport. There's the airport on the left-hand side.
For departure.
And here we go. All right, perfect. And look at the beautiful weather right here. It's so nice. Essentially, that's the haze where we're referring to. So all realistic. All right, so.
43 Echo. Read back, correct.
So pretty much we're gonna do the after takeoff climb checklist right here. So landing gears up, flaps retracted, ground spoilers are disarmed, packs 1 and 2 on, engine wing HIS required, engine mode selectors normal. And let's wait until we climb to flight level 180. So that's when we're gonna do the standard altimeter standards.
Hold for release.
Other than that, we're good to go. Thanks so much. Stick around for landing. It is going to be a short flight, so don't go away. I know everyone's kind of going away. See duct tape on the wings? Dude, where?
Okay. Hold for
maybe,
release.
maybe. You didn't see that, okay?
For departure. November 438 Echo.
School in Malta, me? No, not me. Okay, 190. So we do have this. The first restriction is at 10,000 feet at Forte.
American 808, Quebec, Suzy, connect to Oakland Center, 132.2, good day.
Over to Oakland Center, 132.2, American 808, good day. Key 132.2, okay, awesome.
263
it's amazing how we have the full coverage, and I don't know, it's not a lot of people with us today, but we do have a lot of coverage here on VATSIM, which is kind of nice. He's over to Oakland now, 132.2. So we're going to switch the frequencies. 132.2. And there it is, 132.2. And let's go ahead and let Oakland know. So we just passed our restriction at 10,000. And there it is. We're now going into our transition. So our transition right now is Susi. So this one, the middle one. So let's go ahead and let Oakland know that we're with them. Oakland Center, good evening, American 808. 10,000, climbing flight level 190.
American 808, Oakland Center, good evening.
All right, awesome. They're going to give us a more step climb. But right now we're just following the 190. And the reason why they're not giving us the full altitude yet, so it's for separation.
At 3121.
All right, and once again, thanks everybody. Thank you for your support. And look at that. See, we still have 400 people watching. That's amazing. So we just took off from San Francisco International. We did a left-hand turn as per the SID, and now we're just flying through the Silicon Valley. So on the left-hand side, this is where all of the Apples and Googles of the world are. So San Jose.
Flight level 350, maintain 280 knots or less.
Climb flight level 350, maintain 280 knots or less. American 808, thanks. 350. Okay, and 280. We're gonna just say 280 knots for now. So basically, what's gonna happen is I just pulled the knob. So an Airbus just pull the knob, and then you pre-select the speed. So we're gonna follow that, and there we go. All right, what's the name of the game? This is Flight Simulator. That is correct. That is correct. Disco music sounds great. Should we put music on? All right. So Elijah, this is a stream, man. This is not okay. Here's what you need to understand, Elijah. This is an entertainment stream. There's absolutely no way you should listen to me if you're training. Okay, this is I cannot do this for training. I'm not a CFI. This is not a training. This is just entertainment stream, man. Relax. You're like taking it so seriously. I appreciate that, but this is just an entertainment stream, So Elijah is 10. Maybe he's 10. How old is Elijah? Okay, Elijah, how old are you? Let's you're like way too serious, or what exactly are you learning? You're learning how to fly a sim? Well, cool, but like this is not an ATPL exam. So man, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna crack open a beer just next time, so that well, we're gonna see how you're gonna react. Okay, so you are 10. Oh man, look at that A320 simulation. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for the donation. You're 49. Wow, man. And wait, you're way too serious. You gotta stop being too serious. You know what I mean? Like Rusty, of course I remember you. How's it going, man? Gratuitous. All of us agree with your point. Yeah, right. Like it's just you just gotta like. Man, I'm 42, and I still feel like I'm 20, man. You know what I mean? So you can't just be serious every time. You just can't. Wait until we open the cockpit door. I'm gonna give everyone a tour of the cockpit, man. You're gonna ballistic on me.
Set standard.
That's what you're not supposed to do on a real flight. On a real flight, as soon as you start the engines, you press this cockpit door button, you just lock it, and you don't do anything. But guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna go for a walk, man. Look at this, everybody. Hold on, everyone's gonna wait. I need to hide from everybody first. Hold on, I'm gonna hide from them. Everybody, hello. This is your captain. What the hell? Where's our flight attendant? Do you know what happened? We actually have no flight attendant. By the way, I don't know if it's a bug, by the way, but we actually don't have a flight attendant. I have no idea how you guys are being serviced right now. Am I gonna give you all guys a drink? By the way, this guy, remember this guy that used to hold on to his stomach? He's gone from his seat. Something is not happening. Anyways, let's just run towards the back. I'm gonna run towards the back, and I'm gonna find our flight attendant. You guys gotta tell me what the hell is going on right now, because let's how much the setup? Oh man, I can't tell you, because if my wife wakes up and she hears me, she's gonna kill me. So I can't say that. That's a secret. But our flight attendant is gone. So we used to have one flight attendant, maybe two. So what's going on, man? I don't know, man. You tell me. You should open the door and tell a few margaritas. Oh man, should I grab my bottle of vodka just in case? I actually have, like, my bar is like right next to me. You're like the CA in the Fate today. Yeah, I'm gonna be flight attendant today. Look at that. Everyone's super calm, by the way. Look, super calm. It's a game, man. It's a game. By the way, what's everybody? Also, she's reading a magazine. See, I'm gonna sit on her lap. I'm just gonna read what she's reading. Okay, look at that. Eco Evolution. She says, Boeing's latest eco demonstrator reading is 777-200. Oh man, Elijah, what are you gonna? Okay, you're out and extremely disappointed. Oh man, I'm sorry. We hurt your feelings? Really? You're 49 and we hurt your feelings? Oh, come on, dude. Just because I walked out of this cockpit and I made a run for it, and I'm servicing everybody and like giving everyone drinks, and you're hurt? Oh man. Cockpit door is open. It shouldn't be. Oh no. Oh no. We forgot a checklist item. I love it, man. Fish, how's it going, Mr. Grass? They might evaporate. Yeah, so anyways, that's pretty much it. And guess what? We're gonna try to open this door. Why don't we just do that? Oh, never mind. You can't do that. It's armed. So one thing is, the biggest misconception is you actually cannot open these doors because they're pressurized. So, and same thing goes for Russian music intensifies. Should I sing a Russian national anthem just for? Anyways. Yeah, so same thing for these, emergency exits. You really can't open them in flight. So don't worry about that. What plates do you use? So, you mean the approach plates? So these are all from Navigraph. So what's amazing, by the way, is there's this company called Navigraph. Okay, I'm gonna close this. Okay, let's not make Elijah. Elijah's he's not gonna be happy. Anyways. What amazing is these plates are Jeppesen plates, so it is available by this company called Navigraph. So as you can see, it says Navigraph charts are intended for flight simulation only, not for navigational use. So Navigraph is amazing because this company is actually integrated worldwide charts. So they have a deal with Jeppesen. So Jeppesen charts are ridiculously expensive. If I were to buy Jeppesen subscription, both IRAC and charts for the whole world, I'd be I don't know. I'd be out of my house for sure. It'd be a divorce. I got to tell you that. So it's only $150 a year, and they've integrated with all of the planes, all of the nice planes, right? So I can search for all the plates and I can put them in this, and then of course I use ForeFlight. So this app right here, what I'm projecting through my iPad. So as you can see, the iPad's right here. So this is called ForeFlight. This is something I use for real world flying. Of course, I have the American charts here, and they're not Jeppesen because Jeppesen is additional cost. They're just US charts. By the way, look at this. We got some contrails, or also known as chemtrails. Okay, I gotta listen to these guys. I gotta make sure I don't miss my air traffic control messages. But anyways, look at that. We're now passing through. Where are we? We just passed Watsonville, by the way. Look at this. See, what's awesome is that we've got the whole world in this sim, right? So Watsonville. So everything that you see on your left-hand side or on your right-hand side, well, on the right-hand side you see clouds, but on the left-hand side you see at Earth exactly how it is. So there's over 2 petabytes of data that has been used for Flight Simulator alone. So these are Bing maps that are constantly streamed. So if we were to download the whole thing, it would probably. My PC would probably melt and just die right now. But so
Southwest 2085. LA
everything is
closing up here. Radar service terminated.
LA Center is closed. No way. Jeez. So we're not gonna have ATC. Not good. So looks like they are. Yeah, it looks like they might be closing now. So okay. So I still have them here. 16525. Yeah, it is quite. Has been sent to Gulag. Drinks on the IHS. Elijah, where did Elijah go, man? Elijah got roasted out of. No, but he always okay. So Elijah, he's cool, but he comes in and starts picking on things and says like, yeah, you're not flying Pochi Gimn России. I'm gonna sing the Soviet Union anthem, okay? Soviet Union, not the Russian anthem, because the Russian national anthem is actually same anthem as Soviet Union, just different words. But I actually know the Soviet Union anthem because that's when I was born in the Soviet Union, and I moved to Canada
3121, say Mach
later.
number.
Okay, so we're still doing 280 right now. So we're at. Okay, so let's see.
Roger, United 31.
So 8 knots headwinds. We're at 440, 446. So let's just wait until we reach the. He says I have ego. He says you have ego problems. Oh man, that's hilarious. Air Wars: Return of Elijah. Hail to the motherland. Yeah, man. Yeah, I really wish the whole world situation is over. You know, Russia is.
American 808, maintain. Sorry, once you transition to Mach, maintain Mach 0.76 or less.
Once you transition to Mach 76 or less, American 08. Thanks so much. 76. Okay, so that's so once we're gonna transition to Mach, so 76. So what did he say? So right now we're still on indicated airspeed, so that means we're 280 knots. But as you go higher, of course, there's less air molecules, so we're now going to be transitioned to Mach. So 76, that's decimal 76 from the speed of sound. So that's 0.76 of speed of sound. That's the Mach number.
2603, descend via the surfer for arrival.
We're pretty much doing the same thing. So 76, and yes, the LA center is off, but we still have LA arrival, so that's good. And so we're still gonna have Los Angeles arrival, so that's good. We don't really need the center, but you see they are going to give us the separation, just making sure that, you know, once the controllers are not here, we're gonna get the separation, specific separation that we're gonna follow, and that way all the virtual traffic ahead of us, we can see with all the contrails. So I think that's the Southwest flight that was ahead of us. We're gonna be nicely separated. So there's United and the Southwest, they're all flying to LAX right now. Search. Да, привет, да, слышал, что Аэрофлот взломали. Okay, honestly, sex split between Russia and
now radar service terminated, frequency change approved, see ya. Going to the dark side, Southwest.
Yeah, it's probably.
Have a good night.
So we're talking again, we're talking to other controllers.
Oakland Center, this is a 571, Pop
so
0,
basically what's happening?
Yeah,
here's Cruise at 76. Oh, you can't. Oh, okay.
Number 571, Pop
so
0,
Sleepy.
Oakland Center, low climb, maintain flight level 350.
Oh, there it is. We're now 76. Yeah, 76. So transition to 76. So we're gonna maintain that. Okay, so you probably fly at flight level 450, Sleepy. You probably fly the business jets, most likely at flight level 45. Yeah, but that's. So air ambulance or business jets, I guess Citation or something like that. Probably. That's gonna be my guess. Epic Gamers is slow at 450. What's your GPU? So okay, if you guys want to see my specs, here's the specs. Yuri is a goat, says game over. Is it? It's not over yet until we land.
1,000
so
to go.
1,000 to go. So we are going to be cruising at 350. We're flying west, which we should be
991, leave my airspace. Seattle Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. See ya.
So they're gonna help us off anytime. They're gonna help us anytime right now. So we're flying east. So east is least, so 35,000 feet. There's meal service. Awesome.
485, descend via the Bodega for arrival, the San Francisco altimeter 29087.
Let's tell you all the controls to get off flight.
Descend by the Bodega for arrival, altimeter 29087. Okay, second, please.
I really want to know, are you talking to someone live? Yes, Michael, we're talking to you. I'm talking to you guys live, and then we're also talking to air traffic control. So I'm reading the comments. So sometimes I miss the comments because there's just so much going on, right? And of course, it's me and this beautiful lady who's kind of, she doesn't like me, right? So just follows the commands. Hold on, wait.
Southwest 5150, amend altitude, maintain flight level.
This lady right here. She's my first officer. She's the. Sorry, can we get a mods list, please? Oh man, that's too much to list. But I'll tell you. So this is the Airbus A320 from Fenix. This is the latest update. Look at that. We have all this beautiful stuff here. Everything is clickable, including the circuit breakers. You can pull circuit breakers. You can do all sorts of stuff. Oh, Sleepy says close. Okay, close.
Southwest 254, descend via the Surfer 4 arrival.
Interesting.
Descend via the Surfer 4 arrival.
Business jets.
Southwest 254.
Definitely not. Well, what airlines can go to 445?
Southwest 135, 8.5 for Fovo 190.
I've said it many times. Surely you can't miss it.
Southwest 135.
What did you say,
Center,
Mark?
Maintain flight level 310.
Mark Green.
310, Southwest 135. November 1 Papa Sierra, climbing, clear direct, do it.
Okay.
Direct, do it, 1 Papa Sierra.
So see, everyone who's talking they're basically air traffic controllers. I know I have to explain it so many times, but they're air traffic controllers that... So we're playing as pilots, and there's air traffic controllers on the network called VATSIM. So they support multiple flight simulators. So it includes Prepar 3D, includes earlier versions of, or newer versions of Flight Simulator, including X-Plane. So, okay, so can you translate to Russian for those of us who don't speak it? I want to learn, but it's hard to know. It's sort of like, okay, what, did someone say something in Russian? So Alien says he told me to sing the national anthem, which I'm definitely not going to do. How's the flight altitude decided? Is it different for different flights and routes? Okay, so great question. So flight altitudes, they usually are given by dispatch. So right now we're using the Debrief, right? So if I go into, actually, you know what? I'm going to show you. So if we go into Debrief right here, my Debrief. So every time you go east, so it's called east is least, west is best. So that's odd numbers of altitude, and west is the even numbers of altitude. So that's pretty much how it's done, right? So IFR flights are all just, you know, 35,000, like 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. VFR is plus 500 feet. So it's either you, you know, you go west or east. Oh, 747, 400. Oh, man. So you fly 700. Well, that's crazy, man. That's amazing. Wow, the queen of the skies. That is beautiful. Okay, SOC. This is basically our flight level 350, right? So that's planned. And what I love about Debrief is that it simulates the actual dispatch, right? It gives you load sheet. It gives you all performance based on your performance, you know, performance numbers. It gives you the average wind, like what's average wind based on the real time, and real weather, and of course, you know, fuel, best fuel, and all the fuel management, passengers, cargo, and all that stuff. And it gives you the route, best route that's been dispatched. So I think it takes typical. Ellen says, "Не проспать, видимся." So Ellen says, I need to go to sleep. He says, "See you soon on the next stream." That's what he says. That's the silver relic. Yeah, look at all this cool stuff. By the way, if I go into my binoculars.
1321, LA Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Yep.
All this beautiful weather. I mean, sorry, terrain, not weather. Was that for us? That was not for American, right?
United 3121, radar service terminated.
Okay, so he's going to tell us the frequency change approved in just a second.
United 3121, have a good night.
Oh man, that's amazing, Slippy. You fly the 7-4s, man. That's awesome. Thanks, by the way, for sticking around. And
American 808, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Yep.
Frequency change approved, American 808. See ya. Thanks so much for control. All right, awesome. So 122.8. So we're going to Unicom 122.8. So this is where, you know, so frequency change approved is, so he says rated service terminated means that the next controller is offline. So we're flying in Oakland Center right now. So when we switch to LA Center, they are offline. Basically, oh yeah, look at all those nice fumes that we have. This is all condensation trails. And I don't know, is there any chemtrail believers in the stream? Let's talk about it. If not, you know, let's not then. All right, so let's see how long do we have. Okay, so if I go into the progress, and I'm gonna go into the report. So we have top of descent. We are now gonna be starting the descent in 57 miles. So we're pretty much there. So we're gonna be there at 107. So that means we have about half an hour, less than half an hour. Well, like half an hour until we land. So if you guys stick around, you guys will see the landing. And every time we land, we review the landing and we debrief and all that good stuff. So thanks for sticking around. You guys are so awesome. Fly business jet nowadays. Oh, okay. So I got out of Continuing World 5 years ago. Oh, wow, man. That's amazing. Elijah is putting up his fighter jet. Oh man, Elijah always comes in and like he always makes sure that everyone just jumps on him. Like, I don't know. Okay, show us where the chemtrail switch is. Okay, gotcha. You know what? It's funny. Andrew says, привет, здесь возможно рандомная внештатная ситуация в полете? Is it possible to have random flight situation? Yes, Andrew. Да, можно. Иногда. Alright, so that's... Okay, I said... Нет, comrade. So chemtrail switches are somewhere here. By the way, on one of the streams, I remember I modified these switches to say hydro... So you see how it says hydraulic measurement valves? I modified these to say like chemtrails, and we could, we just... And I just turned them on the stream, and everyone freaked out. It was funny. It was hilarious. Alright. Can you do hand fly visuals or just do the... No, I don't do the auto land. I always hand fly it. Even ILS approaches, I like to take over once we're stable, nice and stable at full flaps. I don't like auto land on a sim, so I like to use my stick. Beautiful stick from CN Flight Tech. By the way, if you guys really wanna get the best stick for your Airbus flights, Добрый вечер, says Big Dream Pilot. Добрый вечер, привет. Yeah, we got some Russians. I love it. Russians in the house. I want to go to Russia so bad one day. Vladivostok and Moscow, beautiful. Media can say whatever they want. Kremlin, beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, man. I miss Russia, to be honest. Like, not so much the political, like obviously not the political stuff, but just the geography and culture, man. I love Russia from that perspective. Okay, so let's go into AUC menu and receive messages. American Airline operations. Okay, yeah, we do have an EDC, so that's fine. Okay. Let's go to the report. The ledge must be... yeah. Oh, Gunnar says, Slava Ukraine, Geroim Slava. You know, in this conflict, I'm more on a Ukrainian side. Of course, so I don't know. Russians will probably be mad at me, but yeah, I think Ukraine is on the is right. No, it's okay. We're not gonna do that. It's okay. But let's not get political, okay? Alex, yeah, we'll stay. Okay, okay, I'll stop talking about politics. But it's sad because you know what? Okay, I got it. Okay, here's the thing. I have so many Ukrainian friends, and I feel so sad about it, about what's happening. It's a freaking tragedy, guys. It's a tragedy. So yeah, let's not talk about politics. Let's stop, yeah, because I don't want to get into an argument. It's just not pointless. What can we do, right? Can't do show rudder pedals. I don't know. Can you see my rudder pedals underneath my legs? I don't know if you can. Hey Armand, hello. All right, so we're gonna be descending soon, and see, yeah, he's kind of getting close to us. And let's go ahead and take a look at our arrival. So we're expecting Ironman 2 arrival. So that's the arrival, Ironman 2, and we'll give.
You have control.
We'll give control to the first officer. So I'm gonna go into 124.3 to the LA approach, and we're just gonna put them on. Okay, fly to Ukraine. I actually did fly to Ukraine, and in the sim, and it was perfectly normal. The air traffic controllers in Ukraine are actually really good, and they are. I've seen a guy flying from. He was requesting clearance in Russian on VATSIM to fly from Ukraine to Moscow, and it was crazy. They were like, you have to talk English, and he kept that, and he had to switch to English, but they gave him a clearance, which is kind of cool, right? That I guess in sim
Delta 247 heavy runway 24 left taxi.
But yeah, we flew to Ukraine a few times, and I heard that the Ukrainian controllers are actually real controllers practicing on VATSIM, which is kind of nice. Yeah, what's happening is a crime. I agreed.
SoCal 626 members will get direct to me 7,000.
Mark Green, why would you want me to take off my shirt? Well, you want to see my dad bod? I don't think you want to see that.
November 626.
I don't think you want to see that.
Approach.
I don't want to see that. Well, I mean, I don't want to see that.
Visual approach runway 25 left.
Why would you want to see that? Okay, what country would you say have the worst air to sea controllers? Oh man, this is a tough question. I don't know. I think they're all good.
So there's 2084, you are 6 miles from Toby, maintain 2,600.
Exactly. I was like, what the hell is going on? Okay, speak to us. My girlfriend's Ukrainian, I'm Russian. We keep politics out of relationships. She knows and understands. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, let's keep politics out of here. Yeah.
November 626 close out here, so frequency change.
No, he's closing too.
On the side of the airport. Could you give me 25 right or 25 left?
He's closing too, man. I think I was pretty late. But anyways, we're gonna start to descend.
Attention, all aircraft on this frequency. SoCal approach is gonna be closing up now.
That's not good.
Everyone can monitor the Unicom frequency 122.8. See you later.
No. Okay, let's get to CTAF.
Just missed it.
Departure confirmed. You are ready. You are ready to close.
Yeah. So we missed it. Okay, so let's take a look at CTAF for CTAF. KSFO. Okay, CTAF, KSFO. It's 120.5. Yeah, we'll probably go to the CTAF because they're using CTAF as well because we need to let them know what the hell we're doing because there's aircraft ahead of us. Okay, so we're ready to descend. The final altitude will be 6,000. So let's do that. So we're gonna do a VNAV descent. 6,000. Let's pre-select that. And let's now brief the approach. And yeah, you know what? We'll need to fill out this page. Let's do that. Destination. Sky connects us all. Absolutely. Is Elijah back?
SoCal departure, Spirit Wings 1021, requesting Alpha to Dallas.
Sky connects us all. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, let's go to perf. Exactly, man. You got it. Kiss QNH. QNH is 2990. 2990. Everyone's got their own, kind of view on this, right? Everybody's got their own view, and it's not always the same. Kiss 250 at 6. Okay, so that's good. And we're gonna do 24 left, 24 right. So 24 right, and I think for minimums we're gonna do 322, 322. So we're gonna set that to Barrows right here. We're probably gonna extend it. Use the tension. I don't know if that's gonna make the tension go nuts, man. Everyone's gonna be like, "Why are you showing your dad bod to everybody?" Everyone's gonna be like, "What the hell is this?" Nothing says at this point. Why don't you just become a pilot? That's a great question. I love it. It was one of the questions, more of a comment, right? So, I know I've been actually saying this over and over again, and I get it. Like, you see me kind of doing this stuff, and you're like, "Oh, why don't you just become an airline pilot, dude? Like, come on, what the hell?" Well, I do have PPL. I have about 320 hours now, and I fly for fun. And like, I flew yesterday with my dad to Niagara Falls, and it's just the airline job is there's quite a few things about it, right, that doesn't fit me. I have a 3-year-old right now, and if I'm gonna start doing that now, I'm 42. Think about it. I'm gonna have to go. I'm probably gonna get a divorce. I don't want to, right? So I'm too far into my primary career. It is IT. It's not aviation. So, and I'm not doing excuse. I'm just stating the facts, right? It's just as much as I'd love this for this to be my office, and fly with this lady right here. She doesn't like me. Your foe doesn't always like you, right? So there it is. And yeah, like, I'm gonna have to do an upgrade, right? You knew that I was dead? Of course I have 3-year-olds. Yeah, and then And yeah, and my dad, by the way, was a MiG pilot. He flew MiG 15, Su-15. He used to be an air defense pilot back in Soviet Union. So, you know, I've been thinking about it. I would love to, but look, here I am. I can just sit with you guys, do all these complex procedures, and this is what I love about airline flying, is that I can do this stuff at home. You know, I can sip my tea, you know, and then I can go back to my 9 to 5 and just, you know, that pays the bills. And if I want to go flying, like real flying, I can just go fly anytime I want. Fly in the Diamond, my favorite plane. So slash tires. No one cares if food doesn't like. I know. But she doesn't like me. How did DJ going? Oh, okay. Was ever have a stream set up and control? Okay, so DJing went well. I have a Rain 12s and I have the S9. So I did scratching. So it was my scratching set. For those of you guys like were looking at, I was telling you guys that I had a gig. So thanks, Dilap. Add-ons, way too many add-ons, man. Like, oh, geez, if I'm gonna list, I should make an Excel about the add-ons. Still we work for the damn flaps. Yeah. So regular job is IT. I'm an IT. Brisbane, we should. Sometime we gotta do this. Yeah. Okay, let's do the approach brief. Okay, so terrain. Okay, what are the threats? Okay, let's see what's going on. All right, so we need to brief this approach. Weather's good, runway's dry. Okay, there's minimums. We have 322. If it's required, yes. Final sector, yes. Transition 8. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's run the brief.
Are you ready for the arrival brief?
Go ahead.
Our current weather shows nice VFR conditions, and we've got the arrival and approach for guidance and FMS for descent planning to get down to the airport. It will be a GPS approach. The runway is dry, and we take the first available turn and taxi to the gate.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Once cleared, we can plan to start the APU for taxi in. Any questions?
No questions.
Brief complete.
She doesn't even have questions. She goes like, I'm gonna stand still, I'm gonna look straight, and I'm not gonna say anything. Isn't it sucks? It sucks. Michael Fred's like, she's just like, I'm gonna stare into oblivion. I'm gonna give you flaps 5, and I'm gonna just stare straight into oblivion. Oh man, she definitely doesn't like me. Okay, so there it is. This is our approach right here. So we do have someone very close to us on a TCAS, and we might even slow down even more. So I have the CTAF frequency tuned on the standby. Where are we now? We're getting close. We're getting close. We're getting close to land. We're already descending. Excuse me. All right, here we go. So this is the LAX right here. I'm gonna use my little pen. I'm gonna circle this thing right here. This is the LAX. So we are over here. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. Then we're gonna land. Run me 248. So we have about roughly around maybe 15 minutes until we land. So that's the gist of it. Okay, so we're probably gonna definitely need to slow down now. I'm gonna slow down to. Yeah, I think we're definitely overspeeding right now. Yeah, we're still at the Mach. I'm not sure why we're at the Mach. Yeah, so let's slow down to 2.5. Yeah, we'll slow down to 2.5 right now. There it is. This is the. Yeah, it should have updated. John says, throw her out of the plane. No. If he's UFO Elijah identifies as Luca today. Maybe what if she is Elijah? What if she's secretly typing? What if she watches the stream on her iPad? Oh man, she's only got 20% of battery. What if that's Elijah? I'm curious. Must be Elijah. Okay, Alex says sometimes making a hobby is professional, not good thing. Routine may takes over and killing excitement, passion. Yeah, exactly. Elijah's secretly rooting it for Crash. I think he's still watching. Alex, no, he's not new. Alex, I know Alex for a very long time. He just comes in very. He's a very dear friend of mine. I know him in real life, so he's a good guy. Alex is awesome. Alex has actually been supporting me ever since the beginning of streaming. Ever since the good old times. We actually did a stream with Alex back in the day when we did Cuba. Remember, Alex? That was pretty cool, man. My wife still remembers that. She's like, oh, remember when you guys did Cuba? That was awesome. All right, standard. Let's set the 2990, 2990. Okay, let's do that. 2990 set. Okay, will there be traffic?
299.
So we do we still have the VATSIM players with us. So there he is. He's
checked.
He's still flying with us. We're gonna use our TCAS, so we probably might hear him on the CTAF. So I'm gonna go into the CTAF right now, so I know that it's definitely very quiet. So we'll talk to them. Unfortunately, the controllers all went offline. So that's the sad part about about this whole VATSIM thing, right? Because you never know when because it's not an event. You never know when controllers are on, when they're off, because they're doing this for free. So we don't have air traffic controllers anymore, but we did have air traffic controllers for takeoff. Cool. D10. Hello. Sleepy was flying has been my passion. Is the only way for me to have a good job. Oh yeah, man. So Sleepy, see, here's the problem that I see myself, right? So imagine, so you have your, ATPL and everything. Imagine. Okay, let's say someone out there, right? Let's not say us or anyone, right? So let's say someone out there is a pilot, and all of a sudden they have a medical issue, and your medical is invalidated, or something happens, right? Something, and you think it happened. Imagine what's gonna happen. Like if I have medical issues, I just take medical leave, and I'd still, I have insurance, and I'll still do IT. But if you're a pilot, if you're flying commercially, it's a nightmare, So that's another reason why I'm, I've been contemplating, right? It's been one of my biggest reasons why I'm not flying professionally, right? So just privately. So there it is. Yeah, see, if I lost my ATP, it would be a big trouble. That's why I've lost medical insurance. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. So you gotta be healthy, but then again, you can't tell your body, even if you're healthy, you can't tell your body, oh yeah, you can't have anything, right? It's one of those things. It's a risk. It's a risk item that So a lot of people, when they say like, oh, why don't you become a real pilot? They miss that. Lots of medical students will pay it out of 60% salary. Oh wow. Oh, you have loss of medical insurance. Okay, gotcha. Okay, nice. Indians, IT, yeah. Yeah, Russians and Indians, yeah. I guess Eastern Europeans more like that. How much did the setup cost? Nothing. Nothing. That's a good question. I actually lost count. Honestly, well, this thing is expensive. This thing's about roughly around $2,000. This thing right here. This is about $800 US, 2,000. PCs. Oh, okay. You guys can count, right? If I give you the specs. There's a whole bunch of things. Moza, the side stick was the Moza sent it to us, so I didn't pay for Moza, but okay, it cost me a lot of money, but worth it. Oh, 100%, man, worth it, 100%. It's good call for sure. Good call for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me get back to this. I have control.
I have control.
You have control.
Okay, let's do the approach checklist. I think we're ready for that.
Approach checklist.
Barrow ref.
We have 2990.
2990 set.
2990 set. Seatbelts.
Seatbelts are on.
On.
Minimum.
Minimums is, what do we set it to? We have it at 322.
322 set.
Auto brake.
Disarmed.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
Okay, normal. And let me see what this. Okay, speeds. We have restrictions at 210. Yeah, let's slow it down to 210 now. Just gonna slow it down to 210, and there we go. Look at that. We have a little bit of a turbulence right here, which is quite realistic. So we do have mountains, right? So we do have a little bit of a mountain mechanical turbines. All right, Sleepy, thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate you, man. Were you at the Flight Sim Expo? Absolutely, Shark Majesty. I was, and if now that you've subscribed, you could check out. Oh, my wife is not watching. She doesn't know. You can check out my video. I did a video about the Flight Sim Expo. Wait, checklist. Ledge needs to be there. Yeah, checklist. Oh. Checklist. Oh man, that's hilarious, man. Elijah always like. And I remember he got into an argument with everyone's like, you forgot to do something, and it was completely like irrelevant thing, and he was so adamant about it, and it was so funny. I love it. It's Elijah is like he always makes me smile every time he comes in. All right, there it is. So this is the app on the iPad. This is the ForeFlight. This is the app I use for real world flying. So I can show you. So I can do scribbles like this. I can, kind of like see smiley faces and stuff like that. So this, for example, is my flight I did yesterday. So I love it that you can use my pen, and of course I have the US charts here as well. But the charts that we use for the flight is from Navigraph. So these are Jepson charts. And right here, we are going to be using the localizer 24 right approach. So there's the localizer 108. By the way, I'm just going to quickly check the rad nav. So 108.5, so that's good. So what I love about Airbus is like automatically tunes in, all the radios and stuff like that. Okay, so 10,000 options,
Ladies
constraints.
and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please
amazing.
see the customer
We are
service
landing.
agent
We're
meeting with flight or
landing.
video monitors
About to
inside
land.
the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll be collecting all service items, newspapers, and any other items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices.
Yep, so there's the
Donate
LA.
devices and all other carry-on items.
So downtown
Please
LA.
when opening overhead bins, as items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables and return your seats to their upright position, and check the security of your seat belts.
We're landing, everybody.
Shortly. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna replace the message with it. All right, so we're landing now. So we're gonna activate the approach phase. I think we should be. Oh man, no! We gotta slow down now. So activate the approach phase.
Activate approach phase.
Yeah, we need to be at 210 soon. So I'm just gonna need to apply the speed brakes, and there we go. I hope I could see the Hollywood sign. I think it should be somewhere here. It is supposed to be somewhere here. Or is it past the downtown LA? Think it might be. Where is it? Really bad at LA.
1,000 to go.
Check.
Okay, so it's somewhere there. Anyways, all right, 6,000. So we're at 120.5. So yeah, let's do flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
There we go, flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Stereo cockpit. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just north of downtown. Okay, just north. Gotcha. I think it's somewhere here, right? Should be. Yeah, we're just gonna maintain. See, there's this guy. Oh, north of down. Okay, so that's downtown. Okay, got it. So somewhere, I guess somewhere there. Let's see the downtown. Anyways, we're at 6,000. Yeah, we see the traffic up ahead. So let's let them know. So 120.5. So we are right now. We will vector ourselves to. So we're gonna vector ourselves to Mercy. Yeah, I see there it is. They're Oh man, look at this. They're dangerously close, by the way. These two guys. I don't know if they're talking. Okay, let's see. It's 1 to 2. Small 8. Let's see if they are. So we're definitely gonna go. LA traffic American 808, just past GAT 6000 inbound for ILS 24 right. Currently at heading off 070. We'll go direct Mercy in about 2 minutes. See if anyone responds, because these two guys gotta talk to each other because they're super close. Oh, and they're off the radar. I don't know what the hell happened, but yeah, let's see. They were very close. So we're just gonna wait a bit. I like to put it out. And then we're gonna go direct. So at Mercy we need to be at 4,000. So let's start sending to 4,000. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna descend. And then we're gonna just probably decrease it to 190. So we don't have the air traffic control. Oh yeah, there they are. See, there's the traffic. There they are. I see them now. There. So we're just gonna follow them in. But we'll need to be very careful here. And let me just decrease that level of descent. I really don't want to bust the speeds here. 1,000 to go.
Check.
I don't know, the VNAV on this plane is not crazy aviation. I do remember you, bro. I do. Sorry guys, I gotta land, so I'll be concentrating on the landing. So let me just get the replay working. So we'll get the flight control replay. And I'll be American Airlines AL808. Okay. Let's go direct to Mercy now. There it is. And Mercy. Okay, there it is. Direct to Mercy. And we'll probably to 180 now. So just decrease our speed to 180. And there it is. And let's do flaps 2.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked.
Flaps 2. Just to get a bit more drag over here. There we go. Perfect. 180 on the flaps 2. We'll maintain 180 for now. There it is. And now we're gonna get this chart right here. So we're at point of Mercy right here. We're gonna be that's our final push fix Kobe at 2,200. So we're gonna intercept the glide slope right about there. And the LS is on, and we're gonna arm the approach. We are pretty much cleared for the approach. So our approach is armed. White noises fall asleep to. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm on a 24 right. I'm on exactly 24 right here. So ILS 24 right. That's what we're doing. FO's flaps 2. Yeah. All right, guys, we're getting ready to land. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for your support. Thanks for all the likes, and by the way, spamming the hearts. That helps. That tells YouTube that this might be interesting. All right, so not trying to stereotype, but is Canadians say sorry a lot? They do. They say sorry state. Always see people saying that, and I think it's stereotype. It's actually true. Yeah, it's like just like A. You know, some Canadians do say A, and we do say sorry a lot. You know. I force myself to say thanks for your patience. I don't really. I don't say sorry. Canada's like a sorry state. All right. Anyways, we're now going to be intercepting the localizer. Okay, localizer. Good. Localizer is now. We're established on the localizer. Let's let them know. LA traffic American 808 established on the localizer for runway 24 right, 18 miles final. LA traffic. Okay, let's let them know on Unicom as well. LA traffic, American 808. Established on ILS 24 right, 17 miles final. LA traffic. Let's see if they pick up. So both CTAF and the Unicom, they don't really work, unfortunately. So no one is online. There it is. So we're fully established, and there we go. We're landing right now, and look at that, this beautiful LA. Look how nicely detailed it is. So if you guys can look up my gate, I think I'm gonna go into. Let's see, which gate should I pick? I'm gonna go into my. Okay, so 47 Alpha. Let's do that, 47 Alpha. Okay, so we're almost there. To intercept the glide slope, there it is. The glide slope is intercepted. Here we go. So see this diamond right here? Perfect. So we're gonna press the the speed button. So speed and heading is dashed. And butter this. Oh, I hope, man. I'm gonna. It's no gate for you. No gate for you, my friend. Gate 47 Alpha. All right, perfect. So once we have the radar altimeter alive, we're gonna get gear down. Go into the water. Yeah, man. Successful flight, Trauma Queen. Yeah, man, I know he is. Is he still here? He's not here. Fast KJ, hello. No, we won't go into the water for sure. We won't go. Okay, so we're just waiting for the radar altimeter to come alive. You think a flight simulator player could land a real plane? That's a good question. It depends. Like I have the real world experience on planes. I flew an extra 300. Does that help? I don't have any Airbus A320. I don't have it. I don't think I'm gonna ever get it. So unless they send it to me, but I don't think the any builds, I don't know, they don't like me for some reason. So they don't. They work with so many other streamers that just don't like me. So, you know, why should I support them if they don't like me? So, you know, if they don't like me, then why should I even get their plane? I wouldn't flying it. I would be flying it a lot anyways. I heard it doesn't perform well, right? So, okay, so let's wait until radar altimeter comes alive, and this is probably gonna be now. So 250. Okay, perfect. The radar altimeter is alive.
Altimeter alive.
Let's do gear down. So let's
check.
Okay, gear down.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Perfect. There we go. Gear down. And gear's coming down. And we are about to land. Missed the Dirty song. Oh, man. We got to get Dirty Delta series back. What'd you guys think? Should we do Dirty Delta? Oh, you guys remember Dirty Delta? That's so awesome. That is amazing. All right, flaps 3.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked.
Flaps 3.
Flaps 3.
There we go. Flaps 3 and flaps full.
Flaps full.
Speed checked.
Flaps full. There we go. And we're on final approach. Let's do landing checklist.
Landing checklist.
ECAM memo.
Okay, so there we go. All.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist completed.
Fantastic. So of course we're just guiding this baby down now on final 248. Don't go away because we're gonna watch the replay. But first we gotta land it, and then we're gonna watch. Oh man, that guy's got so much attention now. That's hilarious. I love it. Oh yeah, speed brake. Me too. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, that's everything else is looking good. All right, are you ready, Luca? Are you ready? Yeah, she's ready. Okay, there we go. Manual flight. So we're good. Quick. Okay, that's good. That means we're good. There we go. Just gonna land it manually. Wind check.
1,000.
Check.
083 at 2. We got a bit of a tailwind. That's fine. 1,000 checked. And here we go. The scenery is about to load.
1,000.
Fantastic. Okay, I need to... There we go. Just correcting the glide slope a little bit. Nice and easy. Just gotta make sure, manage the energy correctly. There we go.
Above. 100 above.
Check.
Minimums.
Continue.
Continue.
Check.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
It's fine.
Flight slow.
40, 30, 20, retard, retard, drive.
There we go.
Spoilers. No reverse, engine 1 and engine 2.
No reversers are on.
Desal.
So, there we go.
70 knots.
When you're braking. All right, there we go. Welcome to LA. Was that butter? Yeah, well, we're gonna see. We're gonna. Okay, we're gonna see if it was butter. You see, it was a little bit of a stutter there, right? Like, the scenery is for mini builds, by the way. Very illegal. I know. No. We were right on the. We were still on the touchdown zone, by the way. Like, there's the good news is that this one we were like right on the touchdown zone. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. All right, cool. So many butters. Nice. So many butters. All right, welcome to LA. It's minus 168 FPM. Look at this. I even have this minus 168. That's not bad. That's actually not bad. All right, there it is. And welcome everybody to LA. We're gonna taxi to 47 Alpha, right? I think that's 47 Alpha. Let's see. Gate 47, Terminal 4. 47. Okay, safe dock minimum. And show me the spot and activate. I think that spot is over there. Yeah, there it is. It's on the other side of the terminal. And once again, thank you so much for tuning in. I think we're gonna call the crazy follow me car. Let's see if that's gonna work.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated.
I have no idea where that is.
Until the captain
And don't go away, because we're gonna watch the replay. We're gonna watch the replay, and we are going to we're gonna debrief as well.
About the cabin, gather your belongings, and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and hope to see you again on a future
All right,
flight.
once again, everybody, thank you so much. Shark Majesty, I'm using the AB9 with the custom CN flight stick. So if you want to see the side stick, I'm gonna actually do a video about it, dedicated video about the side stick. But if you want to see the review of the AB9 with the side stick, check out the. Let's just going to tamper with the gates. Kathmandu, Lukla. Yeah, not today, but we will go there sometime. So let me just show you. By the way, it's this side stick, this one right here. I have a second one. It's from CN Flight Tech, and this is for Moza AB9. It's ridiculously amazing. But then start the stream certain time. It's actually quite random, to be honest. Please drive the Gulf Stream. I don't know. I don't think we have a Gulf Stream. Oh, anyways, let's go park the plane. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. And once again, we're gonna do after landing checklist. After landing checklist. Thanks to your lights.
After landing checklist.
Yes, good.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist completed.
All right, fantastic. We're just gonna do we're gonna follow the follow me car. The little car is gonna take us to the gates. I hope. I hope so. I hope it's not gonna. Такси подъехало, да? Кто заказал такси на Дубровку? Yeah, there you go. Taxis here. Alright, so there it is. No baggage, anyone so unrealistic. So, yeah, Elijah says no baggage. Wait, are you still talking to Elijah? That's hilarious, man. Okay, we're going to disconnect from VATSIM. Just going to get that plane out of the way. And there it is. So now we got a taxi here still. So, taxi's going to take us... Do pilots to constantly think of follow procedural routines to take care of ITCs parts of the flight? Yes, but right now we don't have the air traffic control, so that's why we're kind of guessing where we're going. So by the way, where did the car go? Oh my god, what the hell? Where did it go? Okay, let me see. Hold on. Show me the spot. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go around here. So I think it's gonna telling us to go Lima. So we're gonna ride on Lima right here, and the gates are, I think 47 is roughly around here. Let me show you. So we're gonna turn right on Lima, and we're gonna get to the gates. It was his bedtime. Who's Elijah? Oh, Elijah is like this guy that Elijah's so blessed. There was talking about him. I know, right? And he got so upset. So it's this guy that he comes in and he just starts to say that, oh yeah, you gotta like do this, do that, follow the checklist, and why are you talking? You know, don't do this and don't do that. And he's like, and then, so what happened was mid-flight we just opened the cockpit door and we just started walking around. He just lost it, man. He just like, you can't do that, and just left, man. He was so upset. I don't know, like really, he's a 49-year-old, but he's really serious. I said, look, don't be serious. Like, I'm not serious. I don't know why he's serious. You know. So yeah, then when we opened that door, he just lost it, man. Like, we're like, yeah, let's open the door. Screw it, we're gonna open it. We're just gonna open it. Let's see if anyone else is gonna complain. Imagine you're sitting like at your passenger seat and your captain opened the door. Like, what? I can see the cockpit. Oh my god. Don't be Elijah, by the way. Amazing fight, man. Normal guy. Nice, thanks, bro. If you don't make it right now, you're gonna keep running in the street. I know, man. Elijah's drunk with me. Yeah, he is. But it is what, you know, it makes him feel better. I mean, you know, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool with that. Like, if he wants to, you know, kind of validate himself, that's cool with me. You know, I'm good. He opened it. No, close the door. No, don't do this. Oh yeah, okay, fine. Let's close it. Yeah, well, you know what we're gonna do just for Elijah? We're just gonna do this. I'm gonna lock it. See this little switch? It's actually, the switch is made, by the way, after 9/11. They've implemented the system, and it's the cockpit locking door system. And then there's the video button, which doesn't work, so it actually shows you the video feed of who's in front of the door, just in case, which is a good, you know, it's a good solution. You get a little serious sometimes, buddy. Me? I get serious. Maybe. Okay, sometimes. Well, sometimes. If I'm in a bad mood, I do get serious. Maybe too serious. But yeah. You guys are hilarious, man. Elijah's gonna be good. We should make a sticker, just dedicated sticker to Elijah. Oh yeah, exactly. Just hit it. Just do it. Just hit it. You know, all that stuff. Okay, see, I'm not even taxiing correctly. Take it without refueling. Elijah will melt down. I know. Do the minimal fuel. Like, shut down the engines, man. Okay, next time he's gonna come in, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna like fail something. Be like, hey, we failed something. Feel like hydraulics and just land on the street. You know, just for Elijah. Let's see what he's gonna say. Oh man, he's gonna find what I didn't follow. He's gonna say you didn't follow the checklist. What's interesting that he's not even a pilot, which is interesting, right?
Taxi light off.
Okay, taxi light off. And you know what? I love when airline pilots come into the stream and they give me honest feedback and they're like, you know what? This is silly. Like, don't do this. And I love that. That's awesome. You know, it's always fun. Because it's all about learning. Oh, by the way, look at this. We are actually, see the brakes? They're smoking. We did have smoking brakes. So we're gonna apply what's called a brake fan. See this? It's a really weird sound. That's the brake fan. That is the brake fan. Okay, so let's show me this spot. Okay, now that you guys are so cool, do you guys want me to play the lavatory song? Do you guys want me to play the lavatory song? Because I can play that song. This is the one. That's the one we did on one of the streams. That will make Elijah really mad, by the way. The lavatory song. This will make him go insane. Like, I don't think he likes that song, but it's a cool song. Okay, there it is. We're at 47 alpha. Nice, we made it. Don't go away because we're gonna do a debrief. We're gonna replay, and maybe we'll play the lavatory song. By the way, the lavatory song is released on Spotify. Now I get copyright notices about it because I released it on Spotify, and now like YouTube says, oh, you know, you're playing copyright song. I'm like, but we made it with AI. Like, what the hell? Okay, I'll play it. Okay. So we'll play the song for Elijah. We'll play that song. So I'll give you a bit of a history behind the song, because that's the one we made on the stream together. So since you guys are so funny today, you know, we're not too serious, and I love that. You know, we're gonna play that song because that was something that came out of the, you know, one of the jokes. Can't be serious all the time, right? All right, let's just park real quick. Then I'll play the song. Hey, Marco, how's it going, man? Marco's here. Cozy Tech Talk. Yeah, haven't seen you in a while, man. Knock, knock, legend. No, at all. It's funny. Oh, man, let's make a song about Elijah. You didn't do the checklist right. I'm gonna... Oh. Yes, 0. No. Okay, fine. All right, so that's it. Acupressure checked. Back brakes on. All engines master is off. There we go. And then we're gonna... Beacons off and seatbelt signs are off. And we can now listen to the engine shutdown sound, of course. It's like an ASMR, you know one of those ASMR streams, and you like do the nail thing on the mic, and that's how you listen to the engines. All right, let's request the deboarding. Deboarding is requested. So there we go. So look at that. Amazing. The seatbelt sign is now off, and we will now... There's always crazy one in FS streams. Oh, 100%. Always. You can never get away from that. It's hilarious. Okay, let's commence deboarding. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to open the cargo doors. Yeah, all cargo doors are open. So there we go. This is all your baggage is now being offloaded from the aircraft. Yeah, the aircraft sound is so good. By the way, look at this. Look at the brakes smoking. Oh, man. See the brakes? The brakes are smoking. So we have this thing right here. So if I go into... wheels, right? So there's, see the wheels? So see, actually, you know what? They're actually not that bad. So we have 215, 235, 240. I don't know why they're smoking. They're supposed to smoke like that. But I guess they are a little bit hot. A little bit. Anyway, so the bags are now... Pushkin написался, как написался, ты говорил, стал легендой. Oh man, Andrew, you're so funny. That's hilarious. Oh man, that's hilarious. All right. Okay, so now that we're deboarding, let's quickly just do the let's do the parking checklist. I'll do the parking checklist first. See, we gotta follow already. Okay, it's parking brake or chocks, and she's looking at it. Yes, it's set.
Engines
are off.
Wing lights.
Wing lights is
off.
Fuel pumps.
Oh, you guys are hilarious. What did Andrew say? So Andrew says Pushkin finished, Gagarin flew, and Elijah... Oh man, I don't know how do I translate it so it's funny. He says Elijah became a legend. As legendary as Gagarin and Pushkin.
Off.
Parking checklist
It's hard
completed.
to translate that. It's really hard to translate it because you lose the context a little bit. All right. So now we're waiting for everyone to leave the aircraft. What we're going to do now is we're going to do a bit of a debrief. A little bit of a debrief. Actually, let's open the door. And you know, usually every time you kind of come to the gate, and captain, what they usually do is they just kind of stand and stare at the passengers. That's what we're going to do a little bit. And of course, we're going to do a little bit of a debrief. So I'm going to turn my head into... Actually, you know what? I'm going to take the seat. Look into this lovely woman. Very old Russian joke. I know, man. It's such a good one. All right. So what did we do today? So, and then wait, the song is coming. And what did we do today? So we flew from San Francisco, KSFO, all the way to LAX, right? So that's the San Francisco International. Beautiful. And of course we had all of the coverage, you know, and all that good stuff. And ATC was online, so we were here. We're somewhere here. I think gates. These gates. We taxied to Alpha 5, then Alpha to Mike 1. Did the stick 5 departure, so that's like left-hand turn. And this downtown Francisco, of course, no-fly zone, and the Golden Gate Bridge is over here. But we flew all the way east, kind of southeast, along the west coast of US, and we did the Ironman 2 arrival, which is kind of this long turn, and we flew into the ILS runway 24 right. So there's quite a few runways here in LAX, right? So there's 24 right, 24 left, and then there's 25 right, 25 left. So here we are at gate number 41 Alpha, I think, and that's it. So that's the so regular flight. I think the touchdown was not bad. I think it was all right. And yeah, while the bags are being unloaded, I'm gonna okay. So now I'm gonna tell you guys all about the lavatory song. Okay, so someone actually asked me. Okay, like they said, what happens? So let's say if you go into a lavatory. I know there's no lavatory here. Like it's not there's one in Boeing, right? So Boeing has one. What happens like if you go into the toilet, right? You do your stuff, and like where does it actually go? And you know, there's the biggest misconception that if you go into the lavatory, that it kind of goes into the atmosphere. Actually, not true. Okay, welcome late bloomer. Yeah, Elijah gets the Elijah jokes are still going on. Oh man, Elijah is gonna be the legend of the stream. I gotta admit. Здрасте, мой брат. Да, привет. Yeah. So where does it go? So everyone thinks that it goes like to the atmosphere and everything. It goes out of like this little holes, but it's not, because it goes into this little tank right here. And by the way, apparently, whoever comes in to get this stuff out, this actually the truck is called Honey Truck. So what we did is your cam is blocking me. What? Cam blocking you want? What do you want? Goes into a tank, exactly. So you may think, okay, so it goes into a tank. How do you get this thing out of here? So every time the plane comes in, and there are certain heroes behind the scenes that come in a truck, and then they get all this crap out. So someone said, oh, can you show this truck? And I said, absolutely. So what? Honey Truck, yeah. So if you go into GSX menu, and if you go into additional services, you can actually call the lavatory service. And I'm like, you know what? Why don't we make it? You know how we had the custom intro, right? So I'm like, why don't we make a track out of this? I'm like, we can make a song that's dedicated to lavatory service guy, and we made a hip hop track for this guy, dedicated for this guy, and it is released in Spotify, so you can search for it for Spotify. But I'm gonna play it back for you. So let's request the lavatory service. I know we're not flying Delta. It was a Dirty Delta series, and let me know if you want me to bring back the Dirty Delta. But he's coming now, and massive respect to the heroes, absolutely. So the left track is now coming, and I'm gonna go into the drone camera, because I think drone camera is probably gonna be the most appropriate one for this, because you'll see him. Yeah, so he's supposed to come. Alright, where is he? Where's the lavatory service? What's going on? Oh yeah, there he is. And now we're gonna play the track. I'm gonna turn off my camera so you don't see me. And here is the lavatory truck, and here is the track. So now you guys can witness the legendary song. Well, let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah, we just parked the Dirty Delta A320. Lab truck needed ASAP.
There's the lav truck.
Rough back there. Back at the gate, it's a fancy arrival. But inside that lab, pure survival. You clap for the landing, yeah, that's cute. Meanwhile, I'm suiting up for biohazard loot. I'm the one with the truck,
the hose, the plan.
Wrestling tanks with a gloved up hand. Got the chemical drip and 1,000-yard stare from what happened last flight. I ain't going back there. This job ain't pretty, but I walk the line. A sanitation soldier.
Sanitation soldier.
I suck out demons from the throne of shame. You flush it down, I take the blame. Grab
By the way, this is an AI song, so it's made by AI.
Sprayed last week, now I cry inside. You sip your Sprite, think life's vacation, while I'm out here with your bowel rotation. Folks think lab work's just flipping a cap, but it's more like fighting a biological trap. It's drama, trauma, art, and fate, all wrapped up in tank number 8. Valve hits loud, pressure builds fast. One wrong turn and I'm flying first class into a wall of truth, unscented lies. That stuff you left behind, yeah.
Now you know where it's going.
A320 glistens, cabin looks tight, but the horror lives in the aft lab light. There's legends and suits and some in aviation, but none face down the crappy situation. Crappy situation, salute the grind. We don't get medals, just peace of mind.
Crappy situation.
35K feet, say thanks to the crew that saved your seat. Crappy situation, stream safe fame. We don't wear wings, we rinse the shame. Raise a hose, not a champagne toast for the lab truck heroes who suffer the most. You ever stare
I gotta
into
make a
lab
music
tank
video about this.
and see your soul?
That is the...
That's when you know this ain't a job. It's destiny.
It's destiny.
We out here, Dirty Delta forever.
And there comes the scratching. Laugh. I should record myself scratching that too. All right, here it goes. He goes away. All right, so that's it. That was... I'm definitely gonna get a copyright for this. Again, warning. That's okay. I can dispute that. But you know, so this song is released on Spotify. This was something that we made. What do you have on my lap? I have my iPad. Yeah. So this song is released on Spotify. Dirty Delta Forever. That's right. We should do a Dirty Delta series flights again. I know we're flying American today, but Dirty Delta livery, unfortunately, for this version of Airbus is not updated, so it doesn't work properly. So yeah, why is your rudder like that? What? Oh yeah, because the engines are off, right? So when it's off, the rudders and they all go down, right? Because you know your hydraulics are now not powered. So we're at the gate now. We've arrived, right? So that's why it's like that. And every time you'll see an Airbus, you will see that it's always like that when your plane is parked at the gate. So as soon as your hydraulic systems kick in, that's when it's all normal. So if you go into the flight controls right now, you'll see, see, because your blue, green, and yellow hydraulics are now powered off. So that is why, because hydraulic systems are actually used by the engine-driven pumps, and that's why they're not there. I guess we could do electric pumps. See if electric pumps will work. Yeah, if I turn on electric pumps, the rudder comes back, right? So I do have an electric pump, so that can bring it back. But now if I turn it off, look what happens. Look what happens. Yeah, see, it's slowly gonna move. This Airbus is just like the real Airbus. See, it's slowly going to lose its power. And now if you go into hydraulics, oh, wait. What did I do? Okay, so there it is. Go into hydraulics. You'll see that it's gonna, its low pressure is low. So there it is. All pressure is low. So, and of course you have the PTU right here. You can kind of, you can have the PTU. Anyways, this Airbus is amazing. All right, so anyways, Michaela, good night. All right, sound. Okay, so since you've now lived to this point, I mean, you didn't leave the stream, so now we're gonna have to watch the landing. So let's watch the replay. Okay, I'm gonna pin this comment because people are like, why are you flying the plane? You're not flying the plane, you're just staring at it? Well, because we're watching the replay. All right, let's do this. Okay, so what I love about Fenix right here is that all we really got to do is remove the gates. Let's get the jetway out of here. And all we're doing is essentially... okay, let me just bring back the recording. So I'm gonna load this flight. Actually, load this replay. And you got carried away. We were laughing. Okay. Did I get carried away? All right. You guys are fighting again. I love it. You guys are so funny. Okay, so panel states. Let's go into the ready. And now I'm going to go into American Airlines 808. Okay, so now we're gonna activate the state. So that means the engines are gonna go on, and then we're gonna so beacons, strobes are on. We're gonna turn on all the landing lights before we start the replay because we really want this plane to be ready. Okay, so good, and there's good, and everything is good. All right, there it is. Perfect. So obviously we want to get rid of that smoke. So we're gonna go into the MCU menu. We're gonna go into the maintenance. We're gonna go into failures, and we're going to clear this problem because we don't really want smoking brakes, right? We don't want smoking brakes. We don't. Okay, so we're ready for replay. Are you guys ready? Let's do it. Okay, so I think you're ready. I'm ready. Everybody is ready. All right, so let me just quit that and let's go 3, 2, 1. Okay, there it is. So we're now how do you get your iPad to work with MSFS? I love the question. So this app that I use right here, so okay, this app is called ForeFlight. This is what I use for real world flying. Now there is confused golden retriever. Come on, you guys are funny. Anyways, what I use for flight simulators called this little thing called XMAPC. So let me just show you. So see if I go into devices, it actually shows XMAPC GLD90. So it is mimicking the actual GLD90 GPS device, and that's why it's super accurate. So this location right here is insanely accurate. It's like the accuracy is, I think it's even less than half a meter. It's just ridiculous. So it's just like the real world. So you can use real world flying apps and you can synchronize it with the flight sim. So that's it. Anyways, so here we go. We are landing. I'm just gonna fast forward. We're landing in LA. I'm gonna fast forward. Here's the gates. And there we go. Sorry, here's the gear, landing gear, not gates. What the hell am I saying? Okay, and I think there is a in and out somewhere here where we're gonna watch the landing. But first, I think we're just gonna watch the landing that we did from the passenger view. There it is. By the way, I think there's way too many. There's way too many power lines. I believe something is off. Here, 42 golden for real. Nice. Oh, you guys are hilarious. Don't fight, please. Oh man, you're sick. Oh, okay, yeah. Wow. Come on, guys, you can do better than that. All right, there it is. Now the landing. Let's watch the landing, and let's see. And here we go. And let's see. Okay, I think that was a bit of a. I think it was not bad slammer. Oh, by the way, I gotta make sure that I'm not doing this because we're using air traffic. By the way, not by. Oh, I just realized it's not St. Engines today. We use VATSIM today. Okay, screw it. Let's rewind back and let's see how we did it from the outside. And I believe there is an in and out that we're gonna take a look. So I think somewhere here should be. Let me see where it is. Oh, it's over there. It's over there. It's right by the runway. We're gonna see it. Yeah, it's this right by the runway. This in and out that we're gonna watch landing from. Yeah, this one. But anyways, let's see the landing. Looks like a crater hitting the moon. There we go. And okay, not bad. Not bad at all. And I think this whole slamming, yeah, the reversers didn't kick in for some reason. I think it's probably because of my mapping, right? Yeah, my reversers didn't work. I gotta get a better thrust for this. That's why. So let's see. Let's see it from this view. Butter, right? 8 out of 10. Nice. Yeah, it's a bit of a flow, just a bit, right? So I'm still, as I said, I'm still learning how to flare this plane properly ever since the update. There we go. Now let's see. I think this one's going to be better in view. There it is. Yeah, see, there was a little bit of a stutter because of your suspension was break. No, there was a stutter. It's a stutter. That's why it's like that. Because it was a stutter, the replay kind of sees this as a gap. So, and I'm not making excuses. I just know that that's the fact. Unfortunately. Yeah, see? No, suspension is totally fine. This gear can take so much abuse. And it was minus 160, I think, or 180, which is absolutely normal FPM for this plane. So I think we did okay. 8 out of 10 is a good score. I'd say, from my perspective, 6 out of 10. I'd be very it's a conservative. Oh yeah, you know what I wanted to show you? I wanted to show you this restaurant. Let me see. This little In-N-Out. I don't know if you guys know In-N-Out. In-N-Out's pretty cool. Wait. Minus 161. Okay, yeah, thanks. Well, awesome. Yeah, this little In-N-Out right here, you'd give 7 out of 10? Perfect. Oh, that's good. That's good. In-N-Out burger. Yeah, this In-N-Out, famous place to watch the planes land as you eat your burgers. Isn't it awesome? Look at that. Yeah, you can even take the seats. Okay, let's see. I can imagine I have a little bit of a drone there. There we go. And we did it. Yeah, a bit of a nose drop. The nose drop is totally fine, you know. And once again, you know, when you deploy the speed brakes, you're obviously gonna have that nose drop. So, all right, Shark Majesty, you need to sleep. Yeah, it's. You know how it's 2:27 where I live, so I gotta go sleep. I gotta take my son tomorrow to soccer, so I gotta sleep too. Love the streams, so damn relaxing. Appreciate you, Tyler. Thank you so much, Mikhail. It's just honestly, I don't think chat's been awful with jokes. Yeah, you know, it's entertaining. Like, yeah, exactly, Arco. You gotta be a bit more, you know. Yeah, Elijah was hilarious tonight. I gotta admit, he's so awesome. All right, so yeah, thanks, guys. By the way, make sure if you're new, you can also, you know, follow me on Instagram if you want. Instagram. You know, if you want to see my real world flying, I'm gonna post some videos and pictures from the flight I did with my dad yesterday on a real plane, on a small plane. By the way, my dad used to fly MiG and Sukhoi planes, so we flew to Niagara Falls yesterday, and that's why I didn't stream yesterday. I know I promised you guys to stream, but I was like, damn, I gotta take my dad, because he's been saying, oh, when are we gonna go flying? And I'm like, shoot. we haven't flown for a while for sure, and yeah, so I took him flying, and it was fun, even though it was a bit hazy because of the forest fires. So if you guys want to check out those stories, I'm going to be uploading them on Instagram. But anyways, we're gonna do a flight tomorrow around the same time. That will be probably in Europe. That'll be Sunday, but for me, it's still gonna be Saturday. Because I'm taking them to soccer and I'm taking them to a museum. I won't be able to fly, you know, when it's evening in Europe, and those are the best times to stream, because that's where the ATC is on in Europe, and it's so much fun because they're the real people, real controllers. Especially in Germany, when you fly in Germany, they're just super amazing. They're just really good. Okay, do your parents normally speak Russian with you? Yeah, I speak Russian with my wife and my parents all the time. And my son, he's 3. He speaks better Russian than he speaks English. And yeah, 7:30 a.m. in India. Is it? Is it right now? No. Jeez. Retriever, man, you're funny. Yeah, okay. So, anyways. So I hope you guys enjoyed this flight. I hope you liked the track. So essentially, this is what we do here. We fly airplanes. We chat. We have fun. We, you know, make fun. You guys make fun of me. Please do. As long as it's not, you know, saying like stuff that's insulting. Although I don't care. It's just if it bothers people, you know, just don't. And it, you know, it's all about what's happening inside this cockpit. You know, every time you sit in the plane, right, and you're like, oh, what's going on? You know, yeah, we're gonna fly somewhere, and you're like, wait, wonder what's going on behind this door. This is what the streams are about. We're taking you to everything that's happening behind this door, including what Luca is thinking, you know, and she doesn't like me. And of course we have Elijah. Elijah's gonna take the jump seat, and he's gonna tell us what to do. And you guys are all part of this adventure, as always. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks for all the likes. For subscribers. Look at that. I think oh wow, we reached the... Yes, look at this. I have my little counter. Sujal forgot me. No, we didn't. Yeah, see, we have 36,800. I have a little counter. I know it's... Yeah, that one's flipped, but this one does... Elijah the sticker. I gotta do the sticker for Elijah, man. I know. This morning's Dylan's training. You guys are all amazing. You guys are all entertaining. Thank you so much. Everybody, you guys are the best. All right, so now have a great night, and I'll see you soon. And here's the outro song. It's a custom song for you guys. And Divix, yes, of course I remember you. I remember you guys. All right, we'll see when we get 350. No. Are you saying you won't get the A3 because they wouldn't give it to you? No, that's not the reason. So Fenix, for example, I bought. Okay, so Fenix. Okay, let me answer that one because I know it's a bit confusing. So Fenix, I bought because I fly it a lot. You know, the iFly, for example, 737, they sent it to us. You know, they're like, oh yeah, you stream it, you know, and we appreciate you, and here it is. So I would have bought this 737 at IMAX anyways, but A350 I don't fly for long, you know, long distances. So I reached out to them and be like, hey, can you guys, you know, give me the press copy? I'll just feature it in a couple of my reels, you know, make awareness about it and things like that, because I do have some good views on the reels, right? And they just said no. They're like, nah, who the hell are you, right? So I said, okay, fine, you know. And you know, then I'm like, why should I even buy it? Because I'm not gonna fly it a lot, because I fly only short hops. So A350 is not, you know, it's not a good use case for me. So that's why I said that, yeah, you know, if I'm not gonna get that press copy, then why should I even buy it? Just fly it a couple of times. So, hey, Donut, I know you were, man. I know you were. Okay, so I think someone took all personally, and yeah, chill, bro. Okay. Any tips how to prevent next time? Next time, if you don't want to get hacked, do not click on any links. By the way, okay, sorry, I'm gonna keep saying this. I get a lot of emails. Saying, oh, your Facebook account or your something account needs attention, you know, click this link, click that link. Do not click links if you don't trust the source. The easy as that. So same thing on Discord. Do not click any links. Nothing is free, you know, so, you know. But anyways, XR, I hope that answers your question. I know what you mean. Like, you know, and I'm not saying like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna like buy it because then didn't. No, it's like if like this plane, for example, I bought all variations, and I wouldn't really want them to even send it, because I think this plane is work of art. It's a beautiful aircraft. It's worth every single penny. For some planes, we get them from developers. Like, I mean, developers sent me stuff, right? And you know, a lot of the scenery that I have, they send it to me. And if the planes are good, if they deserve it, I will buy them. Same thing for hardware and things like that. But if they're, you know, in any builds, there's something about any builds that I don't like. It's not, they're not optimized. They're cash grab. So same thing as, well, okay, BMDG, I'll just won't say anything. But yeah, any builds, I think they should really rethink their marketing strategy. Anyways, that's it. I'm done blabbing. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thanks for your support. And here comes the outro song. I'm gonna play a song for you. Outro song. Dedicated to all of you guys. See you tomorrow. Cheers.
693, wind 2505, clear takeoff for 106 left. Alpha Delta, Echo Tower, good morning, caution jet loss, line up runway 06 left, lane still in position 282 north.
We've flown the route, we've touched down clean, from startup flow to landing scene. Checklist done and gates are near, but hey, before you disappear, give it a like if you felt the ride. Subscribe and join the crew worldwide. From pushback to flare, it's all right here. You're flying with flight streamer. Flight streamer. Live each week with the sky so real. Join the chat, bring the landing feel. Throttle idle, but don't be gone. The next adventure's coming on. We've got the charts, the ATC, the checklist flow, and VATSIM spree. Every call out, every plan, flown like pros, that's how we stand. Whether you're sending or chasing your wings, this is where the cockpit sings. So if you smile or alert it, don't forget to like, just click. Give it a like if you felt the ride. Subscribe and join the crew worldwide. Engines off, but we're not done. We're flying with flight streamer. Flight streamer. Flight streamer.
05, Endeavor 4981.
Heavy Tower, good morning, line up runway 06 left.
We're going to line up 06 left for air transit 326.
Route 17.